challenging Gary to the Baba Booey makeover. I'm giving him 30 days to lose 25 pounds and look like a normal human being. He has to get a haircut, he has to get a tan, he has to look good, he has to wear normal, decent clothing. If he doesn't, on January 20th, he has to wear that sweatshirt and get out the other thing out of the box. That's on the back of the sweatshirt. And
hang on, we're not finished.
No, we're not finished. And he has to shine my shoes with the horseshoe jacket.
Kit.
Shoe shine kit, which is right there. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'm really doing this out of tough love. Okay, that's the reason why I'm doing this, because I've taken him in like a chimpanzee, you know, like in the forest, and people don't realize that the reason why I do this is because I care about him, because he has the self-esteem of a barnacle on a fart, the guy. So what I'm looking to do here is I'm looking to change him, and I'm looking to convert him from horse-toothed jackets to sapien. So this is for Gary. This is his New Year's resolution.
Sal, but what happens if Gary does lose the weight? What does Gary? I mean, because Gary's gonna go. Well, you know, what's in it for me?
What's in it for him? He can finally walk down the street, not be berated, not be badgered by people. No one will call him a monkey anymore. I mean, ever since the Christmas songs came out, people want me to go to WrestleMania and wrestle Gary. They want me to make Gary underwear, Gary toilet seat covers. The ASPCA, they're suing me for animal cruelty too. It's ridiculous. So
you said you wouldn't call Gary or
if this is the deal. This is the deal. If Gary loses 25 pounds, he gets an in-style haircut. He wears decent clothing like a producer from a #1 syndicated radio should. Obviously, I can't badger the guy. He looks like a normal human being. So he's going to be spared for my humility.
All right, but you know what then, Sal? I mean, just so you're saying that if Gary loses how many pounds?
25. He has 8 weeks.
He might do that. So
actually, make it 30 pounds.
All right, 30 pounds in 8 weeks.
Absolutely.
After he loses it, then you'll never do another horse-tooth jackass thing again. Horse-tooth jackass is dead.
Unless he converts back into it. Okay?
No.
I'm taking the monkey out of the man.
You're saying he's got to keep the 30 pounds off?
Sure, because the second he looks back like a monkey again, I'm going to be inclined to make fun of him. I mean, that's obvious.
All right, so you're saying he's got to keep under 30 pounds. I don't think Gary's going to go
Once he starts looking like an orangutan, that's it. I mean, it's all over. That's the bottom line. You go to a zoo, you see a monkey in a cage, you don't want to see him being. You're there to see the monkey. If he doesn't look like a monkey, there's no need for me to make fun of him. I'm doing this for him. This is a tough love effort. I want to put everything to rest. I mean, you know, I'm going to my psychologist every day. My obsession is just manifested where I can't sleep anymore. I'm making songs. I'm calling zoos to inquire about him. This is getting out of control. So I'm doing this for Gary.
Sal, all stick aside, really. Seriously. Gary's going to be, I know Gary's going to go, there's really nothing in it for him.
Raise the stakes
hold on. I think you got to, I think you have to raise the stakes in some way. Because Gary's going to go, I don't give a who cares if the guy keeps on doing funny bits?
But he fails.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I mean, Gary's not gonna. Listen, Gary loves chocolate.
Right.
Gary loves eating.
Right.
I don't see Gary saying, "I'm not gonna." Yeah, okay, I'll lose 30 pounds so Sal the stockbroker starts to make fun of me.
If Gary
he needs more incentive.
I'll tell you
Come
what.
on, you got money. Put your money where your mouth is. Throw some money on the table, Sal.
Okay, this is what I'll do. If Gary loses, I will do a role reversal. I will put on 30 pounds. I will grow my hair out and just look like a slob for a whole year. And Gary could call me and prank me up. That's the best I could do for you. You have to understand that this guy's being spared from humility.
Hold on.
What about you do something on the street? You want him to walk on the street?
Yeah, I'll do something provided.
It's got to be good for Gary. Let's take a
What could be good for him? I'll serve him ranch one and bananas.
No, Sal, I'm saying, how about you listen, Gary hates you.
Right.
You hate Gary.
But I don't hate Gary. I love Gary. This is a tough love.
All right, Sal, all things aside, you like to goop on Gary.
Well, Gary's a goof.
All right,
I mean,
so
I don't think Gary.
No, but I think Gary needs a bigger carrot, if you will.
Okay.
So, so what would it be?
A bigger sugar cube.
Yes. I mean, how about you have to get in underwear and walk around the block?
No, I couldn't do that. I could do something.
Well, I mean, think of something.
Maybe I could, I don't know, this is a tough one.
See, your whole plan has just one
little flaw.
It's one little flaw, you know what I'm saying, Casey? That's the only, because Gary, I know Gary. Gary loves food. He loves food more than anything.
Right.
He's not going to just do it because Sal.
Your shoes.
I mean, Gary's going to want a little bit more from you. Sal.
The thing is, what Gary...
Do you think he's going to be able to lose weight?
No, that's why I'm doing this.
So then,
because I can't wait for him to shine my shoes.
So then you got to give a little bit on this then. I'm telling you, this got to be a little bit higher for him. Even if it's you got to
I got to think of something. I don't know. I really don't know.
There's got to be some kind of payback.
Yeah, even if it's cash.
Nah, I'm not gonna put cash up on.
Well, you're a rich guy.
Yeah, but that's a different story. I'm a cheap guy too.
$5,000.
No, what are you crazy? 5,000? I'll tell you what. If the Stern Show is gonna put up $5,000, then I'll do it.
The Stern Show?
Why not?
Oh, you mean to match you?
Yeah.
So you'll put up 5 and the Stern Show will put up 5?
No. They'll just put up the 5. I'll take care of the promote. I'm the promoter here.
Oh, Sal, shut the fuck up. So, you know.
Okay. Well, we'll think of something.
He's in our green room busting Gary's balls.
Who, Sal?
Sal. Bring him in here real quick. He wants to issue some kind of challenge.
What's he even doing here?
I don't know. He loves to bust Gary's balls.
Hey, Howard, see what he was just doing.
What was he doing?
I was telling it like it is. That's what I was doing.
Hold on. So nobody knows how to separate people around here?
Get on the microphone.
My microphone?
What?
Is it his job to fix my microphone?
So nobody knows how to separate anyone around here, so we have this illusionist coming up.
Yeah.
This mentalist illusionist.
Right.
So I'm in there and I'm doing my notes.
Who's this guy over here looking like he's a mass murderer?
He's from the Horse-Tooth Jackass Haters Alliance.
Well, let him sit down. Sit down. You're making me nervous back there. All right.
Listen, the bottom...
Wait, hold on. Let me just finish the story.
Now, let me finish.
So I'm in
Hey.
there doing my job, and I'm talking to this guy.
His mouth is overpowering me
And while
already.
I'm talking to the illusionist, like, I'm going over his plug and everything. He's going, "Yeah, come on, write it down, banana boy, you big horse-tooth jackass." So the illusionist
guy's-
publicist is howling with laughter. And I'm just forging ahead.
Right. Trying to do your job.
Yeah, just doing my job. And the illusionist is completely ignoring him.
I just amplify the fact that you're an idiot. That's all I do. I mean,
So you-
people don't realize that
How
this
did
is...
he get this way?
Yeah,
about Gary?
what
Hold on.
started this, Howard? Do you have
Yeah, do you have any
Listen,
idea?
you keep quiet, too, because I've been plugging your webpage there, that boozed-up joke box in the back. And I've been plugging him, and you know what he does? He emails me, Jackie emails me and says, bring your stockbroker friends down to see me so he could sell his product. Meanwhile, I'm plugging his CD, Danishes and Hamburgers, or whatever you call it.
Right.
Shameless. You know, you say 2 words to this guy, you know you're going to get it in the face.
Right.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Let me move. What is it,
Even
Gary?
people who've watched Sal on like the old E-shows and stuff have pointed out, Sal, your teeth are not all that much smaller than mine.
Let me see your
And he's
teeth.
an ugly guy.
Big, two big front faces.
Listen,
I mean,
Jackie, you know what? Why don't you go find your wife on somebody's lawn? She's waving a piece of fried chicken. Keep quiet. Boy, I bury you. Like I bury this horse-toothed mule every day. Don't let me get started on
He's a
you.
frightening looking man.
Jackie, I don't have jokes, but don't let him do this to you.
Well, because Jackie doesn't want to start with him. Because
I've been hooking Jackie up. You know, I didn't buy a CD, but by the way, if people do have money for Jackie's CD for Christmas, they can now convert that cash over to my CD.
Right.
www.com.to/salthestockbroker.com.
Yep.
You'll see pictures of me defecating on Gary, pictures of me riding Gary on a horse.
Right.
You can even click a button and see Gary's dentist, and explains how the whole horse.
Sal, the only problem is you're the only one obsessed with this.
The only problem is you're the only one who can remember that dumb website. It's a little long.
it is a little
How
complicated.
about www.
All right, if you just link to comb.com or marksfreegan.com, you're in. That's basically.
How about goggles.com for your glasses there?
Hey, Tom, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, man. Who is this guy?
Who? Sal the stockbroker?
He's an angry guy.
He's angry at Gary. He's just angry.
What the hell's wrong with him?
Andrea, you're on the air.
That was a brain.
Yes, Andrea?
Hi, all I have to say is this guy, Sal, he's the best.
Thank you.
You love him.
Album
Go ahead. Speak.
almost made me crash into the wall.
You love his
I'm
album.
listening. I'm driving to work right now.
Why don't you crash your face into my genitals, honey? Come on down.
Harry, you're on the air. Go
Hey, how
ahead.
you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, that Sal Stockbroker, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Hey, by the way, to make it real simple,
Go
if
ahead.
you just go on any search box, Yahoo or Excite, type in Sal the Stockbroker or Horse-Tooth Jackass, and
Wait.
you have an array of all that
Horse-Tooth
garbage.
Jackass.
Any search engine you type in horse-tooth jackass and we end up at your site?
That's true. Because if you know about search engines, they search every web page and they look for that phrase, and he has it on
I
there.
believe I have that trademarked.
You can also type in horse dentistry, and you'll see Gary.
Horse dentistry. All right. Sal, why are you here today? You have some sort of challenge?
The thing is this, I really love Jackie. Like I said, it's a tough love effort. I mean, not Jackie, this idiot next to me, Gary.
Right.
The thing is, it's a tough love effort here.
Okay.
I've taken the chimpanzee, and I'm looking to convert him from horses, toothus, Jackass, Dell'Abates to a normal Homo sapien.
All right.
This is a tough love effort because the guy, he was born an idiot. He was born a big.
Oh, come
fat
on. What is your challenge?
My
This is
challenge
ridiculous.
For 1999, I want Gary to be a normal human being. He's
All
the
right.
producer for the top syndicated radio show in the world. He should look like $1 million. He should be schmoozing the top figures, but instead he looks like a mess.
You want to dress him?
I want this. By January 20th, Gary Dell'Abate, the horse tooth jackass, must lose A, 30 pounds, B, get a in-style haircut, not that Manchi-Chi mop over his
Oh,
forehead.
yeah, because you know what's going on? It's so
Hold on a
amazing.
second. He must get a razor blade and metamorphosize the eyebrows over his eyebrows. He must also get something. He has to look in style. I mean, how,
What is the challenge?
the challenge is this.
Yeah, simplify.
If he does not do that by January 20th,
What do you want him to do? Lose 30 pounds?
lose 30 pounds,
And
get a
get a
haircut,
makeover.
complete the Baba Booey makeover by
right.
January
If he does it, what's
20th.
he-
You're saying if Gary can't lose 30 pounds by January 20th,
And a new haircut.
and a new haircut,
look,
yeah,
what's gonna happen?
what's going to happen?
This is what's going to happen. Horse Tooth Jackass Hater Alliance, Cartman, he has to wear this shirt on the day of the 20th.
Now, what does Gary get if he
What's in it
loses
for
30
me?
pounds?
Well, I'll explain that right after this.
All right.
It says Horse Tooth
So
Jackass.
Gary would have to walk around wearing I Love Sal the Stockbroker Horsetooth Jackass
Sweatshirt,
T-shirt.
right. And he, on the day of the 20th, he has to shine my shoes in the studio with the Horse Tooth Jackass shoe shine.
But why is that? What is in it for
What's
Gary?
it for me?
You get to
The
lose
fa-
weight.
what's in it for you is that you will no longer be humiliated, berated, badgered. I won't.
Are you saying? Wait a second. Are you saying if Gary loses 30 pounds by January 20th, you will no longer berate him ever?
He'll look like a normal human
Will
being.
you take
Howard.
down your
That's-
webpage and you will eliminate all the songs?
I could care
You know
less.
what?
You could.
I could
You
care
know,
less.
you know, because you have the
think that
self-esteem
I
of a
care?
barnacle on a
money,
farm.
Howard.
You know what? The thing is, I'm here to motivate this big-lipped moke.
You told me for the three
Look,
times a year that you.
I
go
don't
to
think
the
he could
air.
lose the 30 pounds, I'll be honest with you.
I'm certainly not going to lose it for Sal.
It wasn't toward that man.
That was Jackie's wife's phone number, by the way. He just threw it at me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, so
listen.
you're saying you're not motivated to take the challenge.
I'm trying to lose weight, but it ain't for Sal. And
lose
I'm not
weight.
gonna. I'm not
What'd you
gonna
do, clip
be
your
a pound
eyebrows?
off and wear his this dopey sweatshirt.
Produced it for 20 years and he still curses.
All right, Sal. Obviously, you have been denied your request.
Of course, because the
It's a
man,
dumb
listen,
challenge.
Yeah,
You
I'll
must
tell
be-
you
how do
why.
you make money in the stock market? It's a
Listen,
dumb
You know,
challenge.
like any other typical monkey out there, you just can't train him in one day. I got to take this guy in a room in a cage with a whip and a chair and beat him over, and then in 6
All
weeks
right,
he'll
you're
do it.
saying that you would be offering to stop making fun of Gary.
I'm looking to convert him from Horse Tooth Jackass to sapien. That's what
He
I'm looking
must-
to do.
you know what
Doesn't
happened?
he realize? Hold on.
He
one
must not
second.
be getting
you
anything
are the
on that
laughing
website.
stock
Then
of-
he'd have no life.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be willing to take it down.
You
He
are
must
the
be getting no
laughing-
hits on his dumb website. He must not be selling anything on his dumb CD. Otherwise, why would he be willing
That's
to take it
according to
down?
Gary. Meanwhile, I got already 8,000 orders thanks to your big flappy gums.
I'd
Let me
love
tell you something about him. He was at a
Yeah,
Jets game
8,000
last
orders.
week.
Right.
Let me tell you this story
Yeah.
Idiot friend at the
about this
Jets.
face
Moron.
orangutan.
Right.
Howard,
If he has
was at
8,000 orders, I'm hooking up with him.
Yeah, go ahead.
hot hamburgers and danishes over there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, he was at a Jets game last week. He was standing on line to go to the bathroom, and there was a bunch of guys around. They were throwing peanuts at him, and they were calling him a horse tooth
No,
jackass.
Howard, it wasn't a bunch
Let
of
me
guys.
finish.
It was his
He's
friend.
back on those big teeth. Give me a second here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a whip and a chair out. Stop it. Anyway, my buddy, Gary's there all by himself. He's looking for a bathroom for animals, which they don't have, so he stands on the men's line. Right? And my buddy comes over to him, and he's
Right.
standing by the concession stand. He goes, "Hey, Gary," he goes, "they're out of bananas, but if you like, I can give you some peanuts." So Gary just gets all red and stuff. He's all by himself.
That's not how it
That
happens
is
at all.
completely unequivocally
Doesn't matter, it's
100%
pretty
true.
Give me 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds. Here's
So
what happened.
your friend is throwing peanuts at Gary? That
No,
ain't
not
right.
my friend. Everybody's throwing peanuts at Gary. They're calling him a horse tooth jackass. Gary's all by himself, and my buddy goes, "Hey, they're out of bananas, but I'll give you a bag of peanuts if you like." So Gary goes, "What are you, friends with Sal the stockbroker? What does he think? He's going to sell that CD?" Meanwhile, the CD is selling like crazy. And you know why it's selling? Because you are the biggest goof in the entertainment industry ever in the world.
just
You
go
are
ahead.
an ass-faced orangutan.
Just give me 2 seconds. Here's what happened. I'm standing at the Jet game. The guy walks
Shine
over
my
to me.
shoes,
Hold
tooth
on.
boy.
He's in love with him,
The guy
Howard.
walks over to me and
Yeah.
says, "Hey, I'm friends with Sal the stockbroker." And I go, "That idiot?" And he starts telling me about Sal's CD. But in the meantime, I have a nice conversation with the guy, shake his hand.
Right.
He walks away. I'm standing there minding my own business. There's a group of guys, of which this guy's in the middle, and I hear him yelling at the top of his lungs, "Horse tooth jackass!" And it's just this one guy.
Right.
Just screaming horse tooth jackass after I was just nice to him.
Right.
Gary was turning his head going, What can I do for you?"
All right, look, obviously this is way out of control, your obsession with
Well,
Gary.
if you want me to raise the stakes, this is what I will do.
Okay.
This is what I will do. I will raise the stakes to motivate this mule. And by doing so, I have plenty of fans out there like that girl who wants to rub her face into me and everything else.
Right.
If people, as well as, maybe the bloated attorney, are willing to put up $5,000 on my behalf from the Horse Tooth Jackass Haters
Yeah, so you
Alliance,
don't wanna do
I will
anything.
give Gary, I've done enough. I've put you into the spotlight. Now stop it.
You're too kind, you big
Anyway.
ass.
If they're willing to put up $5,000, a few callers, a few record companies, whatever it may be, my supporters, then they will be part of the Horse Tooth Jackass Haters Alliance. And you know what happens? What Gary fails to realize that he will be a normal human being. You will have a nice trim belly. You will have decent teeth. If you want to trim your teeth, that's a bonus for your family. That's a different story.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. Look. Gary obviously doesn't feel
Not interested
motivated.
in any challenge from
Because he
Sal.
has the self-esteem of a barnacle on a fart. That's why. I mean, look at the guy. He's not
They
motivated.
can't all be winners, Sal.
All right. All
It's
right.
a shame. It's
Right.
really a shame.
All right.
He runs out of steam, Howard.
All right. Let's.
You run out of breath.
Here's Melrose Larry Green wants to talk to Sal.
Another one of my lovers.
You're a total jerk.
Why is he a jerk?
Now, Sal, don't interrupt. Just shut up. You don't know anything about Gary. You don't know anything about radio.
Guy's a mental
patient.
First of all, Sal, why don't you do something original? You steal my idea. I did a Christmas album 3 years ago.
Yeah, and you know what? And the fans are calling in every day about it. They love it. Howard's playing it all
I guarantee
day.
you don't have one order. Are you paying?
Oh,
Are you
please.
paying
Go stop
for
at the AIDS
karaoke
clinic,
music
you
and
washed-up,
music?
shriveled piece
Are
of
you
garbage.
paying royalties, Sal?
What?
You steal somebody else's
Listen,
music?
That is a
and you
good
get
question.
charged money for
Are you
your
paying
CD?
royalties on the karaoke music you're using?
Listen to me. Why don't you come down here and
you
slap
paying
you with...
Sal?
I'll slap you with my cheek, you shriveled bum, you. Beat it.
Shut up, Sal. You know nothing about radio.
He's probably got more cease and desist than Gary has teeth.
Take me on, loser. Leave Gary alone, loser.
I'll beat you with my ass cheek.
Off his mother.
You shriveled
I
up.
like Gary,
You
Sal.
shriveled up bum.
I'll slap
Idiot, Gary discovered
lives off your
Gary.
mother.
Idiot, Gary Blood. Go
Gary's
ahead.
the best producer
off
in
your
the history of
mother.
radio, you loser.
Hey, listen, why don't you pluck one of Gary's teeth and
Kiss
put a
my
sign
ass,
on that and
Sal,
hang that
you
around?
unfunny, stupid stockbroker.
Okay, yeah, everybody's really coming to your webpage.
All
Hey,
right.
listen, Sal. Listen, Sal.
click
I
this
interviewed
guy.
Johnny
This guy,
Cochran
oh,
yesterday.
my
I interviewed
eardrums, they're
Master P. Do something for the show, Sal. You're getting old.
All right. Thank you. Yes.
I want to wish you a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Melrose.
I've
Same
been
to
on
you.
the show for 7 years, and thanks to Gary and John, and I wish you all the best, Howard.
Thank you very much,
Howard, can I
Melrose.
play you my Johnny Cochran interview?
No.
Is it good?
It's very good.
You think it's good?
I haven't heard it, but
All right, I'll listen
John
to
heard
it.
it. Stuttering John.
Where
heard
did
it.
you see Johnny Cochran?
Yesterday, I saw him yesterday in Hollywood.
All right, let me hear
Master
it.
P.
Go ahead.
Please.
All right.
Come on, let's hear it.
Sal, this is what's called, this is good radio, Sal.
Loser.
Stupid jerk, Sal. Shut up, Sal. You're my bitch, Sal.
Yeah? I'll show you what bitch I am. Come over here. I'll dip my balls right into your mouth.
Come on, Johnny. You're a good friend from the OJ trial. What about Clinton? Johnny, what about Bill Clinton? Anything? Nothing, bro. Do you listen to Howard Stern, Johnny? Will you do the Howard Stern show, Johnny?
Ask
No?
him, loser.
I saw you in New York with Jackie Mason, remember? I saw you on the phone.
We're over there. Yeah, they're probably over there. Yeah. So,
Anything you want to say at all to me? This is the Howard show.
no, I'm always good talking to you, Melrose, so, you know.
Will you do the Howard Stern show?
You know, let me think about that.
You know,
Okay.
a lot of the black people love you on the Howard Stern show, and many of the black people feel that it will probably, you know, some of the Howard's biggest fans are the black people. Now, I happen to read your book. I actually bought your book.
Good.
You're a good guy. You're a good lawyer.
I just dropped out of his feeling. You're right, out of the sky. You're absolutely right.
If I ever killed somebody, I want you defending me.
Even if you get injured, you may want me as a lawyer.
Johnny, I'm a big fan of yours, Johnny Cochran. Thanks a lot, Johnny.
Okay.
Thank you, Johnny. That's an interview, Sal.
What was that?
What was that?
Nothing,
That
you
was no
loser.
interview.
I got Master
pathetic.
P also.
Master P.
Master P, the rapper, who's playing in the CBA.
Is it good?
Oh, did you hear about that, Howard?
What?
That went by really quick. I read this in Sports Illustrated. Master P, you know, he's a rapper who curses a lot.
Yeah.
He thinks that he's like a really good basketball player because he claims he played in high school and college, but they looked up his records and they can't really find anything.
Right.
So he's quitting rap for a while and he's going to play in the Canadian Basketball League. He says he'll be in the NBA by next year.
Really? Who cares?
You want to hear him, Howard?
Do we want to hear Master P?
No. If it's as bad as the
wanna hear him?
Cochran.
Johnny Cochran was bad, so I can't imagine how bad this
Master
is.
P's very good. He loves you.
Now, let me hear it.
He loves you.
All right, let him play it already.
And by the way, Sal,
Shut up!
Sal, I
Play
get
the
more
stupid
hits at
tape. Everybody
NoRockLarry.com than
hates
you'll ever
you.
get.
You are the most. You are the unequivocal, most hated individual on the show.
Sal,
You're a
Sal, you know where I am in LA.
You're
I'll
up
be
there,
in
Sal.
New
You're
York
pretty
for
up
my
there.
Christmas appearance in
Oh,
December.
please.
I will take you on. Making
no plug
challenges
for
to
you.
Gary. You stupid. I hate you more than I
You
hate
hate me because
OJ.
you're jealous of me, you washed up
Jealous of
shriveled
what? I
broom,
got more
you.
money than you'll ever have, you stupid loser.
please.
Isn't that from your mother, though? Isn't that from your mother?
Howard Stern, Master B.
Oh man, Howard Stern is wild, you know that. But I love what he's doing.
Yo. What's new in the world of Master P? I got a master from Cornell, a master NBA.
Yeah, I've been
I'm Master NBA.
playing basketball, so y'all gonna see me in the league real soon.
But you're the one, you're playing in the CBA, right?
Yeah.
Look out.
Yeah.
Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Look out. Yeah, I read the paper.
Look out.
Look out.
Real.
Look out. Look out. My name is Melrose Larry Green. Have you heard of me?
I heard of you now. I know you riding and body.
I got Johnny Cochran, you, and Joe Edgemere. Who's next? David Letterman? Look out! Big fan, Master B. This is your posse here. Yo, posse, what's up? Thank you, Master B. Big fan of yours. Would you like Howard Stern, Master B?
That was a good one.
On the show.
Mr. P, man.
Well, when Baba Booey hears this, the rest
All right, forget about it. I don't.
Hey, Howard,
Yeah.
I have a challenge that I'd be a little bit more interested in.
All right, go ahead.
I would like, if you want me to wear that stupid shirt, I'd like to
shine
do
my
I'd like to
shoes.
do something more like where I get something out of it. Like,
Okay.
I'd like to box Sal.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
And if you lose, you wear the shirt.
Yeah, like I don't care if I take a couple of shots, just because I really
Are you
want to
kidding?
hit him.
All the grease
Right.
on your hair, my gloves would slide right off of that greasy face of
So
yours.
you're not
and I go
gonna
right.
take that
Hey,
chance?
Howard.
Of course not.
How hard would Gary hit Sal?
That's ridiculous.
Oh, I think Gary would knock him out.
10 years of
All he has to do
anguish.
is whip his belly my way. That's all he has to do. You notice the way his shirt
Fight
comes
him,
off his
Sal.
belly
Sissy.
I'd rather be than practice bestiality like your wife.
I don't know. It's wearing thin, Sal. It's wearing thin.
It ain't working.
Not like your lips.
Sal,
Let me
you
kick your.
Issue the challenge, Sal.
Let me bitch slap you in the way you're accustomed.
Bitch slap.
Address the
You
challenge.
gotta be kidding me. You're the biggest walking
Address the
joke
challenge.
around.
Address
Put
the
on a
challenge,
Should
Sal.
donkey douchebag you. There's no way. Look, if you want to do this, I'm looking just to better you. That's it. That's the
I'm
bottom
looking to
line.
make you a little better too. I'm looking to
if you
fix
lose
your
30
nose.
pounds, look, I don't understand this. Howard,
Of course you don't, because it's something that you can't deal with all the
Stop
time.
it now. Slow down, monkey boy. Slow down.
Just let me kick your ass.
So the bottom line is
Why
this.
don't you kick my ass? Kick it for me. Come
I'm
on.
kicking your every day.
We'll get it with
I'm
referees.
kicking your ass verbally every day. Look,
Yeah.
you were
Sal,
born
what
with
if
a foot
you
up
have
your
a
ass.
fight, and if Gary loses, he also not only does
No,
he have
no,
to
no.
wear the shirt,
I'll wear your dumb
he
shirt
has
if
to
I
lose
lose.
the 30 pounds. He has to do everything else. he
Listen to me.
said.
I am Gary's mentor.
I'll tell you what.
not his boxer.
I'll wear your dumb shirt,
Listen
and
to
I'll
me.
get on there every day for a week, and I'll say, go to Sal's website. I hail him. I'll say whatever you want.
That's like asking Gary to
Come
file
on.
down his teeth. It can't be done.
Just let me
No.
kick your.
Listen, the bottom line is this.
If
I
he'll wear the shirt if he gets to kick
I
you.
am.
I'll tell you what. Let me kick your ass, and I'll wear the shirt. I didn't have to win or lose.
Listen to me.
Exactly.
I am Gary's mentor. I am not Gary's boxer.
Right.
I am
I think
here.
I've exposed you for the homo that you
What
are.
is it, Stuttering John?
Sal, I can't believe you're a wuss and you wouldn't
What a
fight
pussy.
Gary. Out of all the things you do to Gary, you won't fight
Listen to
him.
me.
You are the biggest
Don't
pussy
you
I've ever
start
seen.
with me, otherwise.
Sal, I cannot believe after all you've done with Gary,
I
you
am
won't fight him. This is willing to fight you and you won't even
All
do it.
right. Well, there it
That's
is.
enough of that.
I hit him so hard I make his
Yes,
whole
we
family
see.
cry.
Really. Marco, what is it, please? You might have the last word on this. Go ahead. Marco.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
All right, quickly.
I'm willing to put up 50 grand saying he could do it. It's got to come out of
Yes.
money, though.
Here we go. This guy's
Wait,
from the
what'd he
horse
say?
tooth jacket.
What'd he
I
say?
don't, this guy don't have any money.
He's betting Sal's money.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
If Sal had it,
Probably-
he'd be putting it up. Wait a minute.
All right, look.
Apparently, Gary has declined on my challenge. I will leave it at that.
I think I've
1999
time out. I think I've exposed Betsy here today.
No, you,
All right, listen. Sal, you have your Christmas album.
Right.
Gary is not interested in your challenge. You are obviously not interested in Gary's challenge.
Okay.
Next time, wear a dress when you come in.
All right. Why don't we leave it at that? We'll take a break. We come back.
once again, hold on.
Sally.
Sally.
Hey, that's what your wife calls me when I had her bent over last night.
Sally the
And I was high-fiving Shaquille O'Neal while I had your wife bent over
Sally
last
the
night on
homemaker.
somebody's lawn.
Sally the
Somebody's
homemaker.
Lord. Take you and your boy for
Write some new jokes for 99.
SallyTheHomemaker.com.
Kick your ass too.
Anyway.
Wait, what are you saying? Get on that microphone. What are you saying? Get on the.
I'll kick your ass too.
You're going to kick my
Well, I get
This
a ring
guy
with you,
is
sure.
the president of the horse.
right now, then.
Wait a second. Here, get on the microphone. Get on the microphone. Get on the microphone. Get on the microphone.
Microphone.
I wasn't saying anything.
This guy, you know
said
what?
you
You
kick my
know
ass.
what I'll do?
Come on.
I'll have.
Hold on. Let me take your breath.
Shush.
Wait a second.
I'll get in a ring with you. I'll get in a ring with you.
No ring, we'll do it right now.
No, wait a
wanna do
minute.
it now.
If Gary doesn't do it, I'll have the president of the horse tooth jacket.
I wanna be
Hold on. I'm missing this, Sal. What is going on between you and Gary?
I don't know. He just said he's going to kick
Put on the mic. you
Get on the
idiot.
microphone.
Put on the mic. Get on.
Get on the
Bottom line
microphone.
is this. He
What?
just
You
said he's
came
going
in
to
here
kick
to
my
take a
ass.
shot at me. You can't take it.
Did I take a shot at you? Did I say
Oh, are you holding up a sweatshirt that says Gary's a gorilla boy?
Box him.
Yeah, two big pussies.
Right.
Come on,
Wait a
get in
second.
a
Get
ring.
on the microphone.
It's easy for you to say that right now. I'll fight you right now, right here in front of all
But
your
why
buddies.
can't you get in a ring?
Because I don't need you to prepare.
Why?
We can do this
Why
right
don't
here, right
you?
now.
Why don't you
I love
Why don't you want to fight
Because
right
Gary
now?
has to
Why
lose
don't you
the
fight
weight
me right
right
I want
now?
to let you have a little
I don't
headgear
need
on.
it. I don't
so
need
when
it.
I
I don't need
smack
any headgear. Gary, I don't need any
I
headgear.
don't do
Trust
two of
me.
these guys. Nobody.
I'll fight him right now. I'll fight him
Well,
right now.
obviously we can't do it right now.
If he
we
doesn't
can't do
lose
it.
the weight,
I'm not even
You
allowed
want to get in
do
the
it
ring
now.
with Gary?
I'm not allowed to have a street fight with you, but I can have a fight in a ring with you.
Right.
I would get in trouble with the company if I fought you, but I'll get in a ring with you. I have no problem.
Just throw a banana.
Get on the
I'll get in
microphone.
a ring with you.
Are you taking Gary's challenge?
No, he's just looking at me. He can't believe it.
No, because I
Get on the
why?
microphone.
No, because this guy is out of his fucking mind.
Well, you can't say the F word.
No, because
Sal. You
I
had a
came
class
in
act.
here
To do
as
what?
a guest.
You came here to be
Was
my
I saying
pal?
anything?
You came in here to be
Did
my
I come
pal?
in here fucking ripping on you?
Wait,
No.
not the F word.
Did I come in here?
Wait, not the F word.
No.
Not the F word.
You came in here to pile on Gary
The F
with
word.
Sal. Tell the truth.
Did I say anything?
But let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk.
Was I saying anything?
What were you doing?
Was I saying anything?
What were you doing?
Was I saying anything?
No, you weren't saying anything.
Was I saying anything?
No, you weren't. Okay, now the next question. What were you doing?
Was I saying anything?
What were you
So you
doing?
want to kick it right now?
I said I'd get in
Kick
the
it
ring
right
with
now.
He's
There's
not
no
allowed
ring.
to fight
There's
you
no
right
ring.
now.
So we can fight right downstairs.
But why wouldn't you?
Downstairs you could fight. That's true. Are you gonna go downstairs?
Let's go. Let's do it. I'm going to be the ring announcer. I am going to be the ring announcer.
Men are wonderful, aren't they?
Why do you?
What is he saying?
I didn't say nothing to you.
First, get on the mic.
I don't need to get on the mic.
No.
Get on the mic. I can't hear you.
It's real for him.
This is real. This is real for
I
him.
know I can hear you.
No, I can't hear
The
you.
audience can't hear you.
The audience wants to hear you. Now, what do you do for a living?
He's my president of the Horsestooth
What's he
Jacket.
doing?
Oh, so I should
Alliance.
love him for that. You don't do anything wrong to me. You're just president of the Horseshoe Jacket.
Have I ever joked you? Have I ever made a joke to you?
Well, let me ask
Are
you something.
proud
Gary
to be-
doesn't
shut
lose the weight.
Shut up. Are you proud to be president of the Horseshoe Jackass fan club? Are you proud?
Absolutely.
Then that's why I'm pissed at you.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
So
Does that
you
make
know
sense
what?
to
I don't
you?
understand.
So you know what?
Well, wait a second. You can see why.
What's your first name?
Doesn't matter what my first name is.
Say
Fight
it's
me right
Jimmy.
now.
Say it's Jimmy.
Fight me right
How
now.
would you like it if I was president of the Jimmy the Asshole fan club? How would you feel?
It wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me. 'Cause you know what? I don't care.
Hey, you know
just
what?
like you said, it
Jimmy,
doesn't bother
you're
you.
a better man than me.
Everybody's a
There you
better
go.
man
Look at what
than
I'm
you.
wearing. Look at what you're wearing.
With Gary.
And what does that
You're
have
not
to
a
do with
man. You're a
anything?
monkey.
Because you're representing Howard Stern's show.
And you're representing the Horseshoe Jackass fan club. Good
And I
work.
look a lot better than you.
Excellent.
Listen, Gary,
You
if
must
you
be
don't
very
lose the weight,
proud.
he'll box
You must be very
Kick
proud.
my ass.
That's
Kick
it.
my
Here's
ass.
the stake.
No,
I'll
no
box the guy,
boxing.
Howard.
No boxing.
Wait.
No
Why
boxing.
are you
I'll street
Why
fight
are you against boxing?
No, you box him. You box him. I'll street fight him.
Why? What do you want to do?
Why?
What difference does
You're
that
the one who
make?
said it.
But why can't you box me?
I don't want to box you. I'll
But
street fight you
why?
right now,
You're
right
fighting
downstairs.
right
But why right now?
Question.
Downstairs?
Why 2 weeks from now? Why box? Why do we have to box?
What is
Why
2
street
weeks
fight?
from
It's a hair more civilized, and I get in trouble
Well,
if
I'm
I
not
fight you.
civilized like you, Gary.
Well,
I'm not a civilized person.
Then maybe I should be
All right,
president of the
look,
Horseshoe
look,
Jackass
yes, you
fan
should.
club.
All right, wait a
Yes, you
second.
should.
Any bananas, a big gorilla.
Okay.
You're
No,
the
I
mascot.
guess you held up a shirt that said Gary was a horse-tooth
Yeah.
jackass, right?
Yeah, you're
don't
in
think-
Sal's
He is
line.
modeling it for me.
But don't you think that that's insulting to Gary?
He's an accessory.
Absolutely.
wake
It absolutely is.
That is absolutely.
So why are
You
you
should be
shocked?
insulted.
Why are you shocked that I'm insulted? You seem to be shocked.
But I wasn't saying anything,
There's a
first of all.
difference
And then,
between- What does
that
then you
mean?
brought me into it. I was sitting here minding my own business. Then you brought me into it. I'll kick his ass, too. Isn't that what you said? I'll
I
kick his ass.
absolutely said that because you
Okay,
and
so
Sal,
kick my
are part of the same idea.
So kick my ass.
Get in the ring. Let's do it.
Let's do it right now.
Let's get in the ring.
Why in the ring?
Tomorrow.
Why won't you get him in the ring?
We'll have a
Why in the
here
ring?
tomorrow.
Let's do it right now. There's no ring necessary.
All right.
Girl.
It's not Geraldo
more than
Rivera.
willing to get
It's
in the
not
ring.
Geraldo Rivera. I'm not Geraldo
If you brought
Rivera.
a ring in tomorrow, I'd get in it. I'd get in it tomorrow. Listen, I don't even know if I'd kick the guy's ass, but I wouldn't mind taking a few swipes at it.
Right.
I can't tell you I'll kick his ass, but I'll
Just
try
do it
damn
right now.
hard.
Why do you
Take a
have to-
shot at
I'll
it.
take a shot at it right now.
Gary,
You are a
Fight
man.
you.
Gary cannot fight in a ring. He has to fight in a cage.
I think this guy might be pissed off.
He is pissed off.
How can he not
He
be? Look
doesn't
at
want to
you.
fight either.
How could he not
He
be?
doesn't want to fight. He's
All right,
a girl.
look. Listen.
I don't
Howard,
want to
can I
wait.
say
I don't
something,
want to
please?
wait.
All right,
I don't
listen.
want to wait. I can't get in a ring.
Sal, do me a favor. Next time you come in, let your friends in on the joke.
Yeah.
You're the joke. They're
I know,
in on
but
it.
he's not getting the joke.
Listen,
No. This is no joke for
listen,
him.
What's no joke?
He's not
He
joking.
thinks it's serious.
Listen. This guy. Hey, you know how hard it is to get a president for a
This
horse
sounds
jacket?
funny.
Haters lines. You think he's going to be a
What's the
sane
matter with your
guy?
wife's business?
All right. Look.
Listen.
This is ridiculous.
What am I
This
doing
is ridiculous. All right, wait. Dominic wants to get in on it.
I'll fight Dominic.
All right, Dominic, go ahead.
Gary, let's get him after school today.
What do you want, Dominic? Say it quickly.
February 1st.
Yeah.
I put up $5,000 for the winner in a ring. Give Gary 8 weeks to train.
I'll take either one of you guys.
All right, we'll get the president of the Horseshoe Jackass Haters Alliance on January 20th if Gary doesn't lose 30
What
pounds.
are you making him fight for?
He's the president.
I like that.
Sal, let me
You
read
know what? I tell you what, Sal. You fight him.
Yeah, let me read
Listen to me. I will be. Hold on.
Let me smash you
Let
in
me
your
finish.
giant
Hold on.
choppers.
I
Yeah.
will be the ring announcer and the
course you will.
referee.
No, you
I will be the ring announcer and the referee.
He's going to put you
I'll
in
do
a
the
fight.
fighting for
Ring
you.
Latin. You know how ring announcer, that's Latin for pussy.
Wait a
boy.
minute. Listen.
He will do it.
Sal's going to be locked up for using those songs illegally.
Look at this chicken.
Jimmy,
No,
you
you
should
fight him.
punch
No, you
Sal.
fight him.
You should see what's going on.
Gary,
Wait a minute.
I will street fight you. I'm not talking about boxing.
Why won't you box
Let Dominic the
Somebody want to
talk.
chew me?
I put up
You wanna fight me?
$5,000, and you put up $5,000 each. The winner gets $10,000, and he'll box you February 1st. How about it? Come on.
Why don't you use that 10,000 and go out to dinner tonight?
Sal, not a
Come on.
All right, look. This is getting crazy.
Gary's
this is
turning it
all
down
right,
and
listen.
Oh, yeah, I'm
listen.
turning it down.
All right, listen.
Good comedy show.
Listen. listen, this has gotten way out of control. Way out of control.
Half hour ago.
I love it, but it's way out of control.
Everybody talks about fighting.
Well, all I want
Sal, the stockbroker, is declining Gary's offer to box.
Gary's declining my offer to shine my shoes and wear my sweatshirt and be a normal human being.
Sitting in the corner getting real pissed off.
Right, and Sal's friend, who is nameless, is saying he will street fight Gary right now. Gary wants to box him. Sal said that his friend would box Gary, but his friend says, hey, Sal, you go box him. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
All
I'll
right.
street fight him right now.
You will street fight him
Absolutely,
right now.
right now.
Right now.
In a Barney suit. In a suit.
Right now you'll fight him.
Barney suit? You'll put a Barney suit on?
Well, I'm wearing my Barney suit.
All right.
Oh, I thought you meant the purple dinosaur.
All right. Okay, look. This is very confusing.
Anyway, I just want to say to the fans, I'm sorry that the Horse Tooth Jackass declined on my offer.
Oh, Sally, you be quiet.
Hey, listen, you chocolate cackler, you be quiet. I'm talking right now. Holy cow.
Sally the homemaker. Sally the homemaker.
Really?
Keep coming. Keep it coming. I love it.
All right. Sal.
Anyway, thank you for playing the songs.
Thank you for coming in.
Sal, did this turn out the way you'd hoped?
Not really.
Exactly.
I knew you would turn me down because...
What is it, Mario? What do you want?
Why doesn't Gary kick his ass? This guy's so annoying.
Well, Gary offered to kick his
ass. Mario.
Gary wants to kick his ass.
Hey, Mario. Why don't you check up on the pizzas already, okay? Keep quiet, beat it, kick it. What's the matter with you?
Sal, why don't you put on a bikini?
If Gary loses, I'll put on a bikini and I'll hold up a sign that the Horse Tooth Jackass defeated Sal the stockbroker, and I'll walk down the street. And people can pelt eggs at me.
The boxing match?
This is what I'll do. You can line up the streets with people with eggs that can pelt eggs at me in my underwear on the street.
Sal, forget about phony phone calls. Be a man.
It's not a question of being
a man.
I am a man. You're a monkey. That's the issue. I don't fight animals. That's the bottom line. This is not the old days where you wrestle alligators and bears. I'm not going to wrestle a monkey in the ring.
Hey, Sal, maybe you should challenge
Hey,
me to a
Jackie,
sewing contest.
maybe you should keep to the jokes, okay? Because that's the only thing going for you right now because your CD blows. Now keep quiet. Hold on 1 second here. You and that orange marble. I'll give your wife an orange marble. How about an olive-colored marble right in the mouth?
Why don't you have a cake baking contest?
How about needle? Get over. I'll bend my tea bag right into her. That CD blows too. Holy, what garbage. I flipped that CD over to check the hemorrhoids on my ass.
All right, Brad, what is it?
Come on.
All right, listen, this is crazy. All right,
Howard,
let's take everybody's got to calm down. This is completely
Howard, I just got to say one last thing. I can't believe Jimmy is shocked that I'm mad at him. I can't believe
no,
it.
you understand why.
didn't say nothing.
Jimmy, get on the microphone.
Jimmy, yeah.
Jimmy. You understand why Gary's mad
down
at you.
here just to show the
T-shirt.
I didn't think I was doing nothing
But you're
wrong.
enjoying everything Sal said. You're his butt.
Yeah. You could understand why Gary be upset, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Right,
I just marched the people into the oven. I didn't touch
Jackie, you should mind your business because you're sitting over there.
Jackie,
You'll kick Jackie's ass, right?
Comedy show, you idiot.
Jackie's nothing. Without you, Jackie's nothing.
You look like a pretty tough guy, though. I mean,
No, I'm not a tough guy. That has nothing to do with it.
He's a psycho.
But he came out and just said, I'll kick his ass. And
You've been insulting him since you walked in here, and you're not smart enough to know that?
Gary, was I insulting you? I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
But how can you not?
Dude,
How can you not insult
You held
him?
up a sweatshirt. You are the president of the Horse Tooth Jackass fan club.
Haters Alliance.
And
You think that I should think that's funny?
If you walk through Harlem holding up a sign that said, I hate blacks, you haven't said anything either. What if somebody came over and slugged you? You'd say, well, I didn't do nothing.
Well, your wife held up a sign at home and said, I love blacks. What's the problem with that?
your wife.
all right, listen,
Why don't you
guys.
fight my wife, you
This
woman?
has gotten way out of hand. This has gotten way out of hand.
You know what? Gary has declined. I want to thank the fans.
All right, that's all.
And
declining.
We'll thank Jimmy, the president of the Horse Tooth Jackass fan club.
That's right.
Sal, the stockbroker.
Put on your tutu.
Yeah, go home to your husbands.
Gary, thank you. You're man. You came in here. You talked to these guys. All right, whatever.
Listen, I just want everyone to know, the CD has wonderful prank calls, wonderful songs on it. www.com/SallyTheStockbroker.com.
All
And there's
right.
no promotion for the Jackie CD. You will all be spared.
You see,
Go
you should
knit
be
a
going
sweater.
10 any day.
Bruce from Gleason's Gym is on the phone. He wants to fight over there.
Let's send him down now.
Bruce,
Yeah, hello?
you over at Gleason's?
Yeah.
Hey, Ray, you want Gary to
I'll
fight?
tell you what, I'll walk over tomorrow. I'm not even in shape. I'll go over tomorrow.
For the fight.
What was that?
We'll get Gary to lose some weight and get him conditioned for the fight.
Yeah.
He don't even care. He don't need to be
Right
conditioned.
over
Fight
here.
right now.
He wants to fight now.
Well, bring him over. We'll put it on right now.
Let's go. Let's get Kyle in the ring. I'll be
Go. He
there.
hits that guy and goes, let's go.
Let's do it.
Of course.
He's not
All right.
going
Listen,
in
I
there.
don't think these guys are fighting
Sal, I
anybody.
beg of you.
Gary,
I beg of you.
stop.
I beg of you. Let me kick your ass.
You know what?
I'm
I'll
begging
do
you.
one better than that. I'll do one better than that.
Yeah, you'll let me fight your friend.
No, I'll let you breathe your breath on my face. That will knock me out in a
Just let
heartbeat.
me kick your
Guaranteed.
ass.
I tell you what, we'll
Such
put
a
gloves
one-trick
on, let him
pony.
settle in the ring, and nobody will get hurt.
We
Sal,
have
you
a
have
bunch
been
of guys
exposed for the
here.
pussy that you are.
Absolutely and unequivocally not. This is not that type of challenge. This is
that's the
not a
bottom line
challenge.
here.
Like I said, I am not not fighting a monkey. This is not a man versus animal type.
All right, let's call it.
Howard,
Bruce, thank you for the offer.
Howard, do you realize something? Do you realize that the ASPCA is after me for animal cruelty after I made those Christmas songs?
Really?
Yeah, they said, how dare you put down a monkey?
Sal, I want to thank you for coming in.
Howard.
Jimmy, or whatever your name is, thank you for coming in. President Horseshoe Jackass. And Gary, thank you.
And I want to thank Gary for not doing this. This way I can continue to badger him, berate him, call zoos to inquire about him, and make songs about him. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
There we go. There go the boys. They're leaving now.
Everybody leave.
Everybody is. Everybody is. Obviously, this got way out of hand. Way out of hand. All right. Everybody's putting on their coat. Jimmy had to take off his coat to fight Gary. He was already undressed.
I didn't say nothing about fighting.
I didn't do nothing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Howard.
All right.
You are the best.
I was just here.
Thank you, Sal. All right, there goes
Sal,
Sal.
take your stuff. No
Sal, I'm doing a radio show. What's the matter?
Take your stuff.
In the middle of trying to get things going. Robin, do you think I should take a break at this point? We never got to
I
speak.
think we have
We never got to speak to
to. Who were we speaking to?
Jan Michael Vincent.
Where was he?
I think he's ready to fight Gary also.
You know what? We had it worked out with Ganji where he was just going to wake him up when we were ready.
You were ready to fight.
I'll fight a guy.
Right,
I mean,
sure.
I can't fight in here. Like Tom would freak out if the guy hit me and I fought him, then I'd have to fight him. But I can't just go over and start fighting with a guy.
Right.
But I go to a gym
touch
today.
the guy, you get sued.
I got to tell you something. Even if I take a few shots to the face, if I get a few in, it'll make me happy. Maybe I'm being a dumb guy.
Right.
But that make me
I hear you. No, I think you're right.
I swear, I think that guy's gonna be waiting outside like kids waiting in the school.
He was angry. He wasn't even talking to the microphone.
But he's no fighter, that guy.
This was very funny.
He looked pretty tough. I think he could take you.
I think he could too. But hey, you know what? Let him come.
Let him try.
They need the heat of anger. They can't fight just to fight.
He was worried his
He
adrenaline
can fight
wouldn't
you
be.
right now because he's boiling.
All right.
That's all
all
I
right.
could
Fight you in a week.
This is wild. All right. Gary,
So
thank
great
you.
that Sal pussied out.
Oh, what a sissy.
I would fight you.
What a
But my
sissy.
friend
What a I mean, he really is. Did you see
He was
that
definitely
crowd?
the guy that wore
he
black
was
socks
so
to gym
happy.
class.
He was so happy that the other guy got angry.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he was able to dodge
He
out of
was
the
saved,
way.
yeah.
Because
And
Gary
Gary's
gave him a
thrilled.
legitimate challenge.
From now on,
And he
whenever
just
that guy
chickened out.
calls, Gary's got,
Please.
you know,
Tons
he's got
of
ammunition.
All right. Listen, it was a good segment. Everybody enjoyed it.
Sal,
You keep quiet, you
Sal,
two.
you came off like a real. See what happened.
What are you talking about, like a... That's the last thing that I did. This is not man versus monkey. I gave him an opportunity to better himself, and he turned himself down. You know how much psychologists charge for things like this? I'm looking to better the Horseshoe Jackass. I'm looking to convert him into a human being. That's what he doesn't understand. And you know what? No animal would understand that, and that's the problem. Have a nice day.
Why don't you think that Gary should be mad at you?
Why? Because he could be mad at me, but don't challenge me to a fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the bottom line. It's
Well,
like...
he's challenging both you guys because Sal was the
listen, I'll quote Chuck Zito. Why do we have to wait? We can do it right now, right or wrong. If you wanted to fight me, wouldn't you fight me right now? I mean,
Right now, he's just called up. So take the cameras downstairs. Some guy on his cell phone in a business suit. He wants to kick both your ass.
Whatever. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Hey, Ginge. We got like 5 guys that want to street fight him.
Wait, Benji, what's going on?
Ridiculous.
There's like 5 guys that want to fight him.
Tell Sal. Sal, come here. What happened?
No, I don't know if you guys want to do it downstairs. Like, there's other guys that want to fight you and everything.
Oh, no.
It's ridiculous.
No, we can't.
Gary got...
So you don't really want to street fight? You're just bullshitting.
Right.
I don't fight Gary if you challenge me to
But just
fight like
Gary,
that.
you wouldn't take on anyone else?
Did I say I would take on anybody?
I don't know. I'm just...
You listen to
No,
the show,
come on.
right?
No, I'm not fighting.
He's just telling you.
No, so I mean, you want to make a good show. I understand that, but I said when Gary challenged me, he said he would kick my ass. I said, well,
Listen to me. I'm not a fighter. I'm a stockbroker, and I put down that monkey for what he is. This guy's a fighter. I'm his promoter. If Gary wants to fight, I got it all set up. I am the Don King of the Horseshoe Jackass Alliance, okay? And that's it. That's it. Show's over.
So there'll be no fighting today.
Gary has turned him down.
I mean, if Gary wanted to fight, I mean, I don't know where that came from, but whatever, you know. But as far as fight, like, yeah, I'm the baddest man. Whatever. I didn't say I'm bad. This guy could probably kick my ass. What, am I the baddest man on the planet? Did I say that? But if Gary wanted to fight me, yeah, I'd fight him, of course. But you know, it's like, whatever. This is getting a little out of hand now.
Sal, if there is anybody down there waiting, you gonna like just run?
Don't be ridiculous.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. What's there to do?
You got a gun on you? I'm just
Listen
saying,
to
what
me.
if there is a
Just
guy
because I don't
downstairs
challenge
waiting?
Gary to a boxing match
You got a nightstick on you?
doesn't imply anything. I am not a
That's not the
boxer.
point. I'm saying, if there's a guy downstairs waiting for you, what are you gonna do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What happens if he starts hitting you, though?
He's not going to start hitting me.
says he's in a he has a cell phone.
You're off the hook.
Take care, fella.
People must be goofing on Sal the stockbroker because now he's calling saying he wants to fight Gary.
Oh, big pussy.
Sal, yeah, he's gone. That's what I thought.
He's still pussing out.
Yeah. Still wants to fight Gary.
Yeah.
Well, he never wanted to fight Gary.
Yeah, so he says he'll fight him now. And Gary goes, please let me fight this guy. I said, you really want to be fighting the listeners?
When did comedy become?
Yeah. You really want to fight this guy?
Gladiating.
Yeah, if you go into one of those rings, you do 3 1-minute rounds, you put some gear and some mouthpieces.
All right.
Yeah.
So fight him. Let him call in again. We'll see how real he is.
Uh-oh, what if I get a fat lip?
Who's going to notice?
Thanks for being on my side, Jackie.
You glad Jackie's back?
No!
The guy accuses your wife of sleeping with half of Nigeria. You're mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just know a good joke when I see it.
I couldn't help it.
I'll fight Sal, though. I really would enjoy it.
You would?
Yeah, I really would. There's few people, I mean, I think fighting is stupid, especially for grown men. But in this case, I think I might like it.
Well, who am I to stop them? Mm-hmm. Sal said he had to get his doctor's approval, and now he has it.
I didn't hear anything about a doctor.
Gynecologist? Yeah, he's a gynecologist.
Let me tell you what 2 wimps those 2 guys are.
Yeah.
They were leaving here, and somebody had mentioned that there were 2 guys waiting downstairs to kick their asses.
Mm-hmm.
Doug said they were like, oh, my God, what can we have? Is there a back way to go out? Oh, my God.
That's great.
Oh, so they're not so brave.
Hey.
It's really
just keeping it real. Just keeping it real, brother. Trying to keep it real. Gary, why don't you send Sal some tampons?
There you go. Midol.
Yeah, somebody faxed in, where's Sal's dress? He should be in a dress when he comes in.
Are happy. Well, I'm not that happy to be back.
Well, you're happy to be alive.
I'm happy to be alive.
Howard left me a message because I, like an idiot, had the worst timing and had to throw a party with the last possible minute. And Howard called me back and, dude, you sounded so content and happy. And you're like,
yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. I really am. It sounds awesome.
Well, Artie was inviting me to his lovely new home, but I said, I'm not leaving my home to come to your home.
You have a lovely new
home. home twice.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah.
Well, what's going on there?
Well, I went to that party that he threw, such as it was.
Right, whatever it was.
Was there any food there?
There was food, but Artie's very funny. He says, Robin, if you want to eat, there's
sausage and
peppers. He didn't say there was sausage and peppers.
Right.
There's some peppers in there, and there's lots of different kind of tomatoes. Well, the peppers were in the sausage and peppers, and the tomato was in the mozzarella.
Yeah, I know.
Artie really knows how to take care of his guests.
Well, no, I mean, everybody else loved it, but I know. But Robin, I did. I picked the peppers. I had amazing pizza, sausage and peppers, meatballs, bread. I mean, everybody loved it,
Artie,
but
what was there to drink at your party?
Well, I had vodka, beer on
Where
tap.
was the vodka?
There was vodka in the freezer.
Nobody knew that. Artie stayed in the shower about 2 hours.
Wow.
Why?
Well, I had some company.
He's like Hef. Hey, did I get a word that you guys were in a helicopter firing off machine guns?
Yes.
You did.
Did you fire on the enemy?
No, we just fired at the sand, but
Howard,
it was the most awesome
Isn't
thing.
there a danger like that you guys could like hit some pedestrian or?
Well,
Howard, you got to see where we were. There's no pedestrians.
There's no one in the
it's
desert.
fucking sand as far as the eye can see.
You could tell. Okay, believe me, there's 2 million stories. So just let me, if you like this story.
Nobody
about the
gets in
house.
trouble when you guys are firing off
I don't
machine
know.
guns?
I don't
Well,
know.
the helicopter pilot. Okay, we're on a Black Hawk helicopter, all right?
Right.
Because, quite frankly, they said to us, look, you guys, we think you're funny and everything, but you're not, like Robin Williams or Billy Crystal. You're going to places where, they're real remote bases.
You're going to.
We went 145 miles north of Kandahar.
Right.
Like in the fucking desert.
Like anyone knows where the Kandahar is anyway.
Really.
Right.
So we fly in a military jet to plane to Kandahar, which was an experience. And then they said, we do a show in Kandahar. Went really good. And then the next morning, this really great guy, Jeff Anthony, who's a Vietnam vet, and he was our USO guy, he says, all right, before we go to bed that night, he comes in with huge flap jackets, bulletproof vests, helmets. He goes, all right, now tomorrow, you're going to need to put these on, so I got to show you how to put them around. So, of course, mine doesn't fit. It was so embarrassing.
I have such a great picture of Artie.
I saw it with his belly hanging out of his flak jacket. Is it flak or flap?
It's flak.
Flak jacket.
We spent the whole week not correcting Artie.
Right.
The next day,
Flapjacks. He's streaming pancakes, flapjacks.
Gary, all
Look
right.
at Artie. There he is. There's military Artie.
Yes.
Afghan Artie.
I should have corrected Gary about a few things called jokes, but anyway.
Flapjacks.
So, by the way,
Wait a minute.
they had flapjacks there.
did.
So,
But tell him how you had to fly in the cockpit.
I'm trying to. All right, so the next morning, Gary's fits like a glove. DePaulo, Florentine, everybody. This guy Jeff Anthony, not that it means anything. He's a black guy, and Vietnam vet. And the next morning, I walk out and clearly it doesn't fit. So I'm walking over to him, and we're about to get on a Black Hawk helicopter, and it's so funny. He was the greatest guy, and he anticipated everything because he was a nom. He didn't care about anything. Before I say it doesn't fit, he sees me coming down the hall. He goes, brother, I'm way ahead of you. There's an extender in the back.
They got such a thing as an extender?
Yeah, so he extended it, and Nick was my roommate, so Nick had to put my jacket on with the bulletproof vest, and then the helmet fit, whatever. So,
but the picture I'm looking at, the extender barely worked. I mean, your belly is still sticking
they can
out.
still shoot him in the belly.
I wasn't.
Like, how's that going to protect you? Because you take a bullet in that belly over there.
I don't. At this point, I didn't give a shit because where we had a shit every night was, quite frankly, I'd rather be dead.
Right. Is that right?
I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, well, Gary, you're not as classy.
No. I thought for being in the middle of the desert in makeshift place, I thought the shitter was much nicer than I expected.
Really?
I'll tell you what, I said if the shitters that I have on the road in most of the cities were as nice, I'd be happier because the Army, me and Gary were talking about this, the budget is so big, they go to these, deserts and they build a mini city. It's
the toilet worse than K-Rocks? Remember how bad it was?
Can I just...
but I think they flew in the same pubic hair that was on K-Rock's faucet for 20 years.
When you get 1,000 guys...
Quick questions and answers because, we could be here all day.
Let me tell the broad story is funny too at my house, but anyway,
go ahead.
We did shoot the gun, so I'll get to that right after this. Okay. I promise. So before Robin and Jim got there, I went upstairs and I'm taking a shower, and I did take a long shower, and it was a steam, and so I missed when they got there. So when I went down, they went out for one. And I'm like, Robin came here. She's been here a while. I'm not even at the party, the host. So
I don't understand.
Hey,
you had people come into the house and you were in the shower the whole time?
Well, no. I greeted everybody.
Right.
Robin was there. Robin and Jim were there late. So I greeted everybody. And, I don't give a shit. I know these guys. I say, I got to go shower. I didn't shower yet. Just when people get here, tell them where the food is. I'm going to go shower.
Howard, can I jump in for a second?
What do people do? They swim and they shower and they...
Yeah, I say do it. I got an outdoor shower. I said do whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
So all I want to say is, Artie, because this gets it started.
Artie hates you right now.
No, it's ending it.
All right, fine.
No,
end
go
it.
ahead. Say what it is,
No.
Gary. I'm sure it's hilarious.
Go.
Christ.
Go ahead, Gary.
Well, you guys on each other.
No, we get along great.
I've seen a lot of Gary lately.
I've seen a lot of Artie.
No, go ahead, Gary.
I called Artie at noon to thank him for inviting me, and I woke him up, and he goes, "Oh my God, thank God you woke me up. Everyone's coming in 20 minutes."
Right. Right. Okay. That was funny. So anyway, I'm
glad you interrupted for that.
Yeah.
But you wanted Gary in here. You wanted him to.
No, for the military stories, yeah, we're gonna need each other. But he wasn't even at the party.
Oh.
So I miss Robin for that. So I get out of the shower, and the girl Jessica and the other girl are there. And I go downstairs, I spend some time with Robin, and I'm telling the Afghanistan stories by the pool and everything, and I'm trying to pick peppers out of the meat sauce. And then I'm only with Robin now for about a half an hour. Right. And the girl comes up to me, and I thought she was staying all night. And she says, listen, my friend's got to leave, and she's my ride. I got to leave in like a half an hour. And I'm like, oh, I thought you were staying. She's like, no, I'm sorry.
Where's she going? Back to Pittsburgh?
She had to go to New York, and then, something. She had to go to New York for a job. I won't say what she does for a living, but she had to go around. So she goes, but... you know what Robin overheard.
Yeah, I want to spend some time with you.
I want to spend some time with you. I want to. She goes, she's not like a stripper or anything, but she goes, I've been practicing like lap dancing, and I want to give you a lap dance. So I said a private lap dance. So I'm like, you know what, Robin can handle herself. This is fine. The other girl really wasn't like into anybody, but very nice. So I put her up in the man cave and let her have
Hang
fun
out.
and. You know, I mean, look, I wanted her to clap her hands so she wouldn't steal anything. And I go into my room with this girl, and she goes, I want to give you a lap dance. So I shut all the shades, but the door is a little ajar, and I'm on the third floor, and you can hear people, like, whatever, sort of talking on the pool. And she says, I need music. So I don't have a radio in there yet. She goes, now I'm like so fucking horny. I got the TV on. I got the digital cable. I'm trying to find a fucking music channel.
Right.
I'm like, what kind of music you like? She goes, and you know how these young, she's in her 20s.
Why don't you have Teddy come up and sing?
Well, yeah, really. He could have stomped his feet.
That would have been romantic. That would have been romantic. So anyway, I'm like, what kind of music do you like? And you know how these younger girls now, they know, like, there's so many different types of music, like, mixed with other types.
Mixed with jams, mashes.
Right, exactly.
Mashups or whatever they're called, yeah.
She goes, do you have any, like,
mashups,
hip-hop with a reggae rap? Do you have a Nas featuring Rihanna? Blankety blank MC fuckface? You know, and I'm like, I don't know. So I see rock, I see classic rock. Finally, I get to a rap thing, and it's a good sign because there's a Biggie Smalls song on.
Right.
And I really do like a lot of Biggie Smalls. I think that guy was a talented rapper. So I said, I could deal with this. She goes, this is fine. So I put it up, as loud as I can without disturbing the guests who have no food. And she starts giving me a lap dance. Now, again, I've been with the girl before. So.
Right, so...
So she gets undressed.
See, that's hot.
She's wearing like a thong, you know,
right,
and a really nice bra. And she starts giving me a lap dance, and she's like trying to imitate strippers, like what they do. But she was being real sort of like sensuous.
Yes.
And we couldn't do it on the bed. There was no leverage. So I brought a chair over.
Like a strip club.
Right, exactly. So I put a chair over by the bed. Now.
I like that.
I start like necking with her, and she wasn't stopping me. And then I did the greatest move ever for a man my size. She came into me, and I sort of grabbed her, and I sort of just did like a roll onto the bed
from the chair.
Yeah, very nice. It was like Earl Monroe.
You still have the move.
I do. But the thing is, I could have crushed her. So we get on the bed, and I start making out with her, and again, the girl, she's like 25. This girl, you know.
So the lap dance is over at this point.
At this
You've
point,
ruined
she
it.
said, "Well, she said, look, you get the special treatment." So she took her bra off,
right?
And now I'm taking shit off, you know. And at this point, I'm really, really upset that Robin had no wine. But
you do have to have wine at a party.
Yeah, right. I know.
I mean, not everyone drinks Jack Daniels.
At a fag party, you gotta. So I roll her over onto the bed. and her bra comes off.
Right.
And, I start kissing her. She doesn't stop me, and I take her, panties off. One thing led to another. I don't know. I mean,
You made love.
we did what came naturally. And,
she sounds like a great girl, actually.
yeah. Now,
Did one of your friends accidentally walk in on you?
no, that would have been a great addition. If John,
That would be like a strip club.
yeah, right, exactly. If John Hine came in and started asking her, Happy Days trivia. So
But I was handed a note that said you didn't get laid because, maybe this will ruin the story. I don't know.
What?
Is this where you're ending up? That she was on her period?
No, who said that?
She announced she was on her period.
Who did that? I didn't hear that.
That's what these guys are writing.
No, she was not on her period.
He was there. He was away long enough that they must have.
She was not on her period. She was fine. There was no
Go ahead. I don't know why they're giving me that note. Everyone fucks me up. Go ahead.
So anyway, I roll over in the bed, and one thing leads to another, and whatever. It's like but the door was ajar. Okay.
Yeah.
So I kind of hear everything. And now I always talk about like if Robin was laughing at you naked, how really embarrassing it would be. So while I'm lying there naked, I hear Robin laughing downstairs. and I'm sitting there going, "Oh my God, this is like
outside the door.
This is like living a nightmare." And it's like,
You know what I like about this story? I don't know Artie's new girl, but
she's not my new girl. We're not.
I don't know who this is, but I'm saying a girl. Oh,
She
easy,
did.
Robin.
She really took care of Artie.
Yeah, I'm saying, boy, even if you've been with a girl and then she says, I'm going to give you a lap dance, that's really hot.
I think a lot of chicks now, because that's so public.
Right.
It's the big new thing, the stripper pole and the jazz. They have those classes, where
Right.
the aerobics.
Oh, you can learn how to strip.
Right,
yeah. So I
look at you like Hef with the new house and chicks running around.
Well, let me
lap
tell
dances.
you, after he had his, fun, he basically threw everybody out.
No,
Did he really?
No, I didn't.
Artie, you came down and you said, "All right, let me give you a tour of the house."
That's what I did. Yeah, I said, how's that throwing you out?
Hold it. He gives us a little tour of the house, and then he looked at us and said, "Aren't you gonna leave?"
I did. You know what? Now she's lying.
Wow. What are you guys gonna do? Leave?
Robin, you're lying.
That's how I am. I have parties and I can't wait for everyone to go.
Now Robin is outright lying. I mean, she's outright lying.
She says she's saying.
I did not say that.
Oh, you did too.
No, I didn't.
Everybody else had already gone.
No, they didn't.
Oh my.
Robin's getting
Does
everything
Robin
wrong.
stay too long at the fair?
Do you know the website robinswrong.com?
Right.
You're gonna start logging
I
in?
got a bunch of entries. I'm gonna get on my little fucking BlackBerry.
So Robin,
This is how it felt to me.
You felt
so
not
what
welcome.
are you guys gonna do now? Leave?
No, I did not say that.
Artie wanted to go back to bed and shower.
Some of my friends, maybe are racist. Maybe you're uncomfortable. I don't know.
No, but Artie did take another shower. That's what. These showers last.
Well, the girl was on her period anyway.
So you constantly shower.
Because when you're fat and it's
Yeah.
Plus, I love the shower. I'm
Wow.
telling you, I wanted to write my book in the
So
shower.
the party was no wine, no.
Artie's in the shower when you arrive.
Right, and then Artie showers.
No,
some
you
more.
got there late.
And then he gets his lap dance, and then.
And then he throws you out.
You got there late.
Sorry, I missed it.
This was the second funniest party I had ever been to.
Yeah, well, it's a guy party, You shouldn't
It
have been
was.
there.
I said it was a sausage party.
Right.
People are in the pool enjoying it. I don't know where they are.
We had a great time.
Anyway,
Len, you're on the air in Brick, New Jersey. Hi, Len.
Hey, I saw Robin on Friday pulling up to Artie's house on her boat, and I saw her on the dock, and she was dressed in a wetsuit.
Wait, do you wear a wetsuit?
No, I wasn't wearing a wetsuit.
How's it feel, Robin?
One.
Someone's lying.
Here's another one.
A flapjack.
A flapjack.
She hated it so much she was over the next day. I couldn't get rid of her.
So now she has a destination with that boat.
Oh my God! Yeah, and actually, Robin actually looked very good.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Well, she's lost a lot of weight.
She had these black shorts on.
Well, really, with ass hanging out?
and the captain of her boat, Dennis, is a real nice guy, like a guy's guy.
You wore short shorts?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling
Hot pants?
No.
Well, I don't know.
How short
they
are
weren't
they?
Daisy Dukes.
Were they? Does the bottom of your ass hang out?
No, that would be a Daisy Duke.
All right.
I'm telling you, she good. I mean, I'm
She's
like,
got to. She got a big man in her life.
yeah, I know, but I really,
a lot of pressure there.
I'm really happy that she said she was going through all that shit, like nearly dying, like I'm going through now. And but she rolls up in this boat. She's got this beautiful boat,
Right.
And Martin Luther King must love this. A white guy's driving her in a beautiful boat, and she's ordering him around. She's like, Dennis, park the boat there. On the phone, you said something, though. You're running out of water. That means it was getting too shallow for you
Yeah,
to...
we were churning a little mud. Because, if you don't find the channel, we didn't know exactly where it was because there are no real markers.
Yeah, sometimes I can't find the right channel and I go into some mud toe.
And so once we found the channel, we were pretty okay because we were afraid we couldn't get there.
All right, Dominic Barber, you're on the air.
Welcome back, everyone. When we get to Afghanistan, can we go right from the beginning?
Well, I was trying to interview the boys about Afghanistan, but I don't know. It didn't go well.
But right from the beginning, because we're all like bated breath. We've heard all sorts of stories that they were attacked.
Right. All right, Dominic, I'll handle it.
Dominic made the page, the Russia Malloy article.
Yeah, they quoted him.
Anyway, it was great having Robin.
Yeah,
it was
you guys
fun.
are a
and she
little bit-
docked her boat, and I got on her boat, too, in the back just to end this. And, I mean, my God, I don't know if you remember, there's a table back there like, I'm sounding like a Jersey jerk-off, but the boat had like a table on it. But you could sit there and have like a party of 6 people with drinks, and it's beautiful. And she docked it right on my perpendicular, and I don't know. I think me and Robin are going to become an item. I think.
I think so. I think I'll have to come pick up Artie Love the boat.
Are you happy, Robin? You have somewhere to go with your boat now?
Dennis and I were so happy we didn't know what to do with ourselves.
Yeah.
How long
you
did
see,
it take?
Robin bought a boat and has nowhere to go with it.
I love getting on the boat and just going, but it was fun to go somewhere.
Right, you
for
wanted a
change.
destination, because I know people with boats and I don't get the whole boat thing.
Right.
It's not something that interests me.
You would never get a boat,
Never.
not even a yacht or anything.
I don't understand. I don't understand it. It's just not me. I'm not a boat guy. Once I'm on there, I feel trapped. And
I love them, but
yeah, and it's like you get on there, and I have friends like this, and they're like, oh, when they finally have a destination. Oh my God, they're so happy. Like they feel like they're Columbus, and they're going to go find a new world.
And that was what it was like. We found Artie's house.
Yeah, so now that Robin has somewhere to go, she's going to be at your house like every weekend.
Her Ralph Zolar is going to be floating by.
Yeah, I mean, no, because Robin now has, like, oh, I know, I'll drive over to Artie.
Well, you know what? You're right about that, because when I was growing up, my Uncle Frankie had a small boat, a small house on a lagoon.
Right.
And he had a guy across the street from him that had a boat that had enough radar equipment to sail from here to Madrid. And he would go up and down the lagoon and just wave high and then just he did nothing.
No, there's nothing. It's endless water.
Remember, Robin, remember the story when we went on Dominic's boat, we were going to the Mohegan Sun.
Yes.
Remember we did that together?
Right.
And you seemed to enjoy that, because I remember we were talking on the boat and it was kind of fun.
I tried to make the best of it, but I did not enjoy it.
But I was telling Robin, because Robin has that real cool thing when you go down, there's like a bed at the like sort of the bow. What's the
It's
front?
in the bow, yeah.
Yeah.
But, there's a cabin below.
And
as
you
they
could
say.
lay down there. And I remember on the way back from the Mohegan Sun, I was tanked and I was trying to sober up by letting the wind hit me. And then Howard had enough, so him and Richie Notar went downstairs. And about 20 minutes later, we go down here, and it was just a funny scene. Howard and Richie Notar are on that little bed with each other, and it looked like pillow talk after that.
That's funny.
You were down because it's
I
comfortable.
don't like the wind hitting me in the face every minute, so I went down there to relax.
It was
and I can't talk when the fucking wind is in my mouth, and I'm yelling to some, and then it's just also futile. I don't know.
I agree, because when I was talking to you, I felt bad, because I remember
boats.
going to the Mohegan Sun.
I do. I hate boats. I wish they never invented the boat.
Oh my God, we wouldn't be here if they hadn't invented the boat.
I wish man is not meant to be on the water.
Columbus got here first on a boat.
First of all,
should have taken a plane. What an asshole.
First of all, Dominic almost killed a person on the boat that day, and then.
But let me stop you for a minute, because
ahead.
people are curious, and Dominic brings up a good point. Okay, so you guys went to Afghanistan. We are now clarifying that it was not Iraq, because for some reason this was so top secret.
Well, somebody could have been after them, right?
All right.
They wouldn't even.
Al-Qaeda.
We did get bombed. I mean, they were right.
So anyway, the fact of the matter is, we were asked. Artie came in one day and said to me, "Don't say we're going to Afghanistan. Say we're going to Iraq." So that's why we said Iraq. All right. So, how long did it take you to get there?
Yeah, we started our trip in New York, or Artie in New Jersey. 8.5 hours to Frankfurt, Germany.
Right. Was that horrible?
No, that was great. 'Cause took a pill. It was overnight. That's great.
Now, me and Jimmy are Jerseyites, so me and Jimmy left from Newark, and Dave Attell and Gary and Nick DiPaolo all left from JFK. So the first leg we weren't all together, but we landed in. We were supposed to land in Frankfurt, Germany.
Anybody nervous
at the same
at
time?
This point, you were a little bit. You had some anxiety.
I gotta say, Gary is a brave guy because there were times I was very nervous, but Gary was. You never really see him that nervous about anything, and he did a great job for Howard TV. He's got amazing footage, and
he's not nervous because he looked like an Arab.
No, I felt well protected.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, the kids over, and I say kids, and I got when we tell the story about when we were bombed, it'll prove it. They really do make you feel safe, man. Everybody's walking around like they have those PXs, which is like a 7-Eleven with everything in it on. And you're waiting online with toothpaste or something, and the guy in front of you and a girl in back of you are casually waiting to pay with literally M16s loaded on their fucking shoulder. I mean, and when you're around them, you feel safe. Yeah.
Yep.
So we go to Frankfurt. Our plane is late, so Artie and the USO guy and Jim go ahead to Istanbul. We get stuck. We miss a plane. We got to catch the next plane. We get there. There's a 4-hour layover. Ooh. Suffice to say, then from Istanbul, you go to Kyrgyzstan, Russia. I'd say that whole trip with layovers and everything, probably around 20, 21 hours.
Wow. And you're able to sleep. You didn't get bored? Because I know you get easily bored.
No, I didn't get bored.
Did you bring magazines to read?
I brought DVDs to watch, magazines to read, books to read.
Gary is well prepared for a plane.
Yeah, he's like a chick. He's got a bag.
So Jim's another one. Jim had 87 books and DVDs and everything. So when I got to Istanbul, I went into the lounge, and Artie and the USO guy and Jim were all flat out sleeping.
Do you have that picture?
I do. I have a picture of Artie on his back.
You got to put it on the website.
It's a funny picture because shirts riding up and everything. Then
my belly looks like my belly in this picture. We're in the Istanbul Turkey Business Lounge.
Wow.
I had just been flying for 18 hours. I fall asleep on the fucking couch, and my gut is coming out of my skirt. Gary or somebody snapped a picture. And my gut looked like Mount Everest.
What are you going to do? You're going to go on a diet now? Is this a resolution?
Hey, did you lose weight there? Because Artie thought he must have lost at least 10.
I lost 14 pounds.
You did?
Did you really?
But this week, I probably put about 11 or 12 back on.
Wow.
Easy.
But
the key part about this part is they were late. So when me and Jim got to Frankfurt, Germany, we were told to go to the business lounge in Frankfurt, Germany's airport. And wait, so this is where we met Jeff Anthony, the USO guy, who's just a brilliant man and took care of us. And now it's just the three of us. He finds out they're late. So we have to make a connecting flight. Everything is based on, connecting flights.
Right.
So now he's saying to me and Jimmy, look, with the time we're losing, because you're losing time going that way, if they don't get to Frankfurt on time to catch this flight to Istanbul, they might as well maybe go back because they're going to lose so much time they might not make it because there's not a lot of flights. So he was saying to me and Jim that it might just be you two guys doing the stand-up shows and the meet and greet and everything, which meant, with the constraints on the material, which we'll talk about later.
Been a little rough.
And whatever.
Right.
But me and Jimmy, again, Jim was like, we were like manned up. We're like, we'll do whatever we got to do. But it would have been so disappointing because DiPaolo and Attell are two of the greatest comedians ever. And, Gary did a great job emceeing. It was going to be hard. But tell them what happened. You got on a plane somehow. And
we all got this. So we all get to Russia in the middle of the night. I don't know, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. Then we sleep. And everybody gets up at around, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, except for Artie.
Right.
So we get up, and the USO guy says, I didn't realize that a huge part of this trip is meet and greets. And every second that you're not on stage, you're either eating with the soldiers, visiting with the soldiers. It's grueling, but it's rewarding and interesting. So we're doing all the stuff. Artie's just sleeping away. We're visiting with colonels, and we're on planes, and we're having a great time. Like we went on some giant plane, and Jim and I taking pictures. We're standing on the wing, and we're having a great time. The first show is at 6 o'clock that night. I think they woke Artie up at about 5.
What's going on with him?
I had flown so much. I get into we slept in barracks. Okay. Right. which were better than I thought. They're bunk beds.
Do you sleep with soldiers? Like, I mean, are there other soldiers
There were soldiers in the barracks, but not in our room. So
where you took a bottom bunk, obviously.
well, it was there were
So
four.
you didn't take an upper bunk.
There were 4 bunk beds. One night I did when I jerked off because I didn't want to sleep on the wet spot. But
Did you jerk off in Afghanistan?
I did about 3 times.
Did you really?
Yeah, Howard, I got to tell you,
Artie jerked off.
I got to tell you something. I almost did too. We got on a plane to leave there.
That's crazy.
There was this chick, right, that worked, was in the Army, in a jumpsuit, hair pulled back.
She was on the military
totally
flight.
hot.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
completely, like, we all said, like, completely underrated, like, no makeup, smoking hot body, and Artie kept asking her to get a water, and every time she got a water, she had to, like, bend down.
Yeah. I can't. And this is on a military flight from Kyrgyzstan. No regular commercial flights.
Where do you beat off, though, if you're in a barracks?
Well, I was.
Oh, you have your own room.
You have your own room?
Yeah, we all had our own room.
I didn't for the first. The first 2 nights I slept with Dave Attell and Nick DiPaolo.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and
Did
I
you
like.
beat off when you're in the room with them?
No, I would never do that. So I like it.
That's gay.
And I was sort of like I was the guy who organized it, and I was the headliner, which, by the way, was nerve-wracking because Gary came because he emceed and he did a really great job of making announcements. So all we had to do when we got on stage was worry about the comedy because the other shit is hard. But when I realized that I had a headline and what I committed to, following Jimmy Florentine, DiPaolo and Attell is a freaking hard thing to do, man.
Yeah.
And not everybody knew the show. The only reason DiPaolo opens for me on the road is because I'm on your show.
Right.
In a regular situation, I'd be, before him.
So you were nervous that not everyone knew our show, and you were like, maybe I'm not good enough to be the headliner.
Well, no, look, I'm a professional comic, and I got a lot of material. I was fine.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I had the material, but after following guys that great, it's difficult.
You want to come out and do well.
Yeah, because as the USO guy told me, as the headliner, Gary will come out, do a few minutes, and then it's Jimmy does 15 to 20, Nick DiPaolo does 15 to 20, Attell does 15 to 20, then I had to do like 30 to 35 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And that's like in the it was sort of not a contract, but that's what they want you to do because they want the soldiers to have a long show. And then afterwards, Gary makes the announcement and we go do a meet and greet, which everyone at the show comes, we sign pictures. And
soldiers seem to like the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The first night, the guys were really worried about the restraints and everything. Go out there. There's like 400 guys. It's in this place called Pete's Tavern. It's named after a guy who died in 9/11. You look out there. There's 400 guys. You look at these guys with M16s, and the comedians just look out and they go, "We're not fucking be. These guys are killing people. We have to tell clean jokes." So they didn't get filthy the first night, but they were like,
"No, we got filthy."
They did their show.
We got. Listen, what happened was,
I want to hear Gary doing stand-up. Let's see, Gary, page 1.
They have some of Gary.
Here's Gary.
The MC.
I'm telling you, he did well.
Good. I'm happy for him. Let's see, Gary and Artie overseas. Okay, I don't know which one is which, but let me see. Maybe this is it. This is Gary on stage.
No, that's Artie shooting the gun.
Oh my goodness!
I went nuts.
By the way, Artie went to shoot the gun, Howard, and he wouldn't let go of it.
I turned into Rambo, man.
Gary, page 1, in gray.
It's an orange, Howard.
Then why would you write gray?
Really far
no, it was
apart.
originally gray, but there's 4 clips, so I highlighted that one in orange for you.
Yeah, if there's 4 clips in gray and you tell me it's in gray, how would I know which one of the 4 would be? What thought process?
I highlighted the one in orange.
Yeah, but you highlighted it in orange and said it was in gray. So why would...
Go back to your office, moron.
The Sal system.
Yeah. All right, let me just listen because it's getting late. I want to move this
All right,
story.
so I'll just say that we were worried about the material, but the first night was the safest show we did because it was on a military base that wasn't in danger.
Right.
These are all guys on their way to danger, so
Right.
they're waiting. And there's about, like Gary said, 400 to 500 guys in this place, which only held about 300. So it's standing room only, and not every tour gets that kind of a turnout. So the USO was really happy.
Right.
But all the chicks were really cool. Everybody was really cool and young. And our guy unofficially, the USO guy unofficially said, look, just stay away from politics,
Right.
Anything else, test the waters and see what happens.
Right.
So Gary goes up and he does his thing. And the great thing, Howard, is too, and I left you this on the message, it's not people that are from some of the cities you might be more well known in. It's a lot of Southerners and stuff.
Right.
But man, when me and Gary walked in, they know your show. They love it. It was so great. All the soldiers went. And it was kind of touching. Like, they saw Gary, they went Baba Booey, they were yelling out. Guys, they knew references. Like, they said, Artie, you slept on the show, so you better be good for today.
Oh. How do they know that?
Well, I guess they know. They
must get tapes or something.
So, and
big news over there when Artie falls asleep on the show.
So they all said,
that's great.
They said stuff like, Howard rules, we love Howard, thanks for, it really.
That's great.
That was touching.
You guys did a really great thing.
That
really.
was touching, man. They love the show, and they know that you're for them, and they dig that so much, and they appreciate it. So we go backstage. Gary goes out and does his thing. Now, Jimmy, he's the guy who's got to test the waters. That's the problem. With
he goes out first, yeah.
And, he does a couple of, things like, all right, but he's killing. He's doing really good. And then he starts hitting them with a couple of real dirty jokes, and those are getting guffaws.
Right.
So Jim has a great set. Now, Nick hears that, and of course, Nick's like, F this, I'm fucking just breaking everything. I don't give a fuck. These are soldiers, fuck them all. Because we're like, we want to make the guys laugh. And the USO guy says, look, as long as they laugh, no one's yelling at you.
Right.
Nick goes out, he's even crazier. And he destroys David. Now I'm getting nervous because, oh my God, everyone's destroying. So Attell goes out, and they told us, this is an example of how we were getting around it, but being dirty. This is such a great Dave Attell joke. They said we couldn't do any jokes about masturbating, okay, which is retarded. Everyone does it over there, obviously. So Attell goes up and says, hey, listen, they told us we couldn't do any jokes about masturbating. So let me tell you a story about the time I was fucking a sock with shampoo in it. And another thing Dave said that was great, he goes, Afghanistan, where no one's allowed to have sex, but everybody smells like they just did.
That's a good one.
So I go up now, and a lot of them knew me, but a lot of them didn't. And Howard, man, everything was just hitting. We were killing. And I saw I was allowed to do stuff. I did a full, like, what did I do, about 30 minutes that first day?
30, 35, yeah.
Right, okay, so I did my obligation, but by the end, I was doing shit like I don't know if I do in Brooklyn at midnight. It was all killing. And I said, look, I didn't bring any comic who's political, and none of us are like liberals, or no one gives a fuck about that. And, at the end, I was doing, the one people that did take a hit was if there were any gay soldiers, because we all did gay stuff.
Really, really heavy gay stuff. It was so funny.
Listen, all the American soldiers.
Did you guys see 60 Minutes last night about the gay soldiers?
Yeah, that's a repeat. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was really good. I feel bad for gay soldiers. Like, these guys are, unbelievable, risking their lives, and they still can't.
And they want to be soldiers.
That guy's the greatest medic in the world. They kicked him out.
Yeah, they kicked him out for being gay. Yeah, for being gay. It was just really fucked up, man.
That is, I thought
if you're gay, if you're gay, they throw you out of the army.
I thought they were allowed to be in the military.
Don't ask, don't tell, but this guy told
Oh, you have to stay in the closet.
But lately, they're realizing there's so many good gay dudes in the army, they don't want to kick them out, so they try to convince everyone that they're not gay.
Isn't that unbelievable? Even with nowadays, marriage, like, gay guys want to fight and help the country. Why would you not let them? But anyway,
well, you see, because some of these old generals are like, that's going to destroy morale because,
but
they're already there.
They're there, and no morale is being destroyed.
Well,
Stop being stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But what they love, what the American soldiers love doing is making fun of the French soldiers, because the French soldiers, what is that?
What's going on?
Noise?
That's the thing open in my office.
Oh.
Sal.
Oh, Sal. Yeah,
Sal went into Gary's.
You can hear me right now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The Sal system. So
Sal leaves the button down in Gary's office. Sal's already looking up.
But the big thing, all the American soldiers love making fun of the French soldiers, because the French soldiers wear, because it's hot, these short shorts that are rolled up, like hyped up, and they really look, fruity. So while I was doing a show, one of them walked by where some of the guys could see it. So I said, when the guy left, I said, I guess they do let gay guys in the army. And the place went crazy. And I said, why aren't we fighting the French? We'd be done in a week. I said, what do those guys do? Wait,
I was just handed a note. that the guys wanted to play cards at your house, but you didn't have any cards.
I didn't have a deck of cards, yeah. I thought I did. I thought the man...
You got the room and you don't have the cards?
I thought the man cave people left cards.
They had chips and everything else, and they didn't leave cards?
Who's writing these notes? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to use them for crab bait. So what
so get back to
at
this.
the end, just to prove how by the end of the first show we were so off the fucking material thing. At the end, I said, I was doing like, what do the French guys do to help you? Do they distract the Taliban by letting them fuck them in the ass? And you guys go. So I was bent over like as a French guy going, okay, he's fucking me, go, get the drop a bomb, and while I'm over there, like they're guffawing.
So the French guys don't get to come to the USO
They
show.
don't speak any English.
Right.
And, so by the end of it, we were comfortable. And at the end of the show, the USO guy said, that was amazing. They loved it. Gary did a great job. Everybody did a great job.
How long were you in Afghanistan?
So wait, so
this was Kyrgyzstan.
This is Kyrgyzstan.
Okay. How many days were you in Afghanistan? I mean, whatever.
Okay, so that
entertaining. 3 days?
I'll tell you. That was the end of that show. All right. So then we do a meet and greet. The next day, we have to get up and take a military flight. Now we're going to Afghanistan. The first show was sort of the safer show. Right. And our USO guy says, as the next couple, the next one's going to be a little more dangerous. It's in Kandahar. It's an outdoor show. And then we're getting on the Black Hawk, so you're going to a real dangerous place. So the next morning, we wake up in Kyrgyzstan, get on this military flight with that the hot chick was on, and we fly to Afghanistan. So, Gary,
when you talk about the travel was grueling, we were supposed to leave in the morning. They tell us at 10 o'clock at night. We were just getting ready to have a beer, and they go, listen, plans have changed. Plans change every minute. We're now leaving at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to Kandahar. So we just stayed up on it. Jim and Florentine and I fell asleep on chairs, and we flew at 2 in the morning, got to Kandahar at like 5 in the morning, and that's fucking hot. That was like 125.
Wow.
And it's sooty. It's almost like they took rocks and pulverized them, so it's just that dust is in the air. We go, again, we go to sleep. We get up at around, I don't know, about noon. Artie continues to sleep. We met the colonel.
He's the headliner.
You know what the drones are, Howard? The Predator. It's a
plane.
Yeah.
Plane.
Yeah.
The colonel who's in charge of that, enormous fan of the show.
He really was.
We sit down. The first question he asks, he goes, "Okay, what's going on with the merger?" And Jim, when I last left, you were dating Robin. Are you guys more serious now? Like a really big.
So
fan.
I said to Gary, I said, if he's that big of a fan, he knows I'm sleeping. What does he give a shit? But the thing was about what Gary said about our flight. They said, look, it's a military flight, so you're supposed to leave at 10. We didn't leave till 4 a.m. because it's so, like in show business in America, everybody gets their ass kissed. Over there, in times of war, we're so low on the totem pole.
Right.
When a plane comes, if we don't fit, we don't go. We wait. And literally, it's not just soldiers. Like, if there's only enough room for 2 boxes of toilet paper or us, the toilet paper's going.
Yeah. Right.
And so we missed like 5
war.
flights to Kandahar. Right.
Right.
And so we kept waiting and finally had room for us. And they got just enough seats in the front of this, like in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the back of that ship comes down like a big ramp.
Yeah.
That's what this military flight looked like. That's how you load in and out, and they put a ladder on the side. This thing was as big as like the George Washington Bridge, and they had 6 seats for us right in the front, and Garrett took a great shot of this. He had it on me, and then he panned up, and behind us 4, scared-looking comics in the front were about 500 Marines, all baby-faced, ready to go. They got 6, and the women, too. They carry 60 pounds
So what is
of
this
gear.
I heard? You had a mortar attack, and you guys had to be...
So I get to
Yeah, we
get to Kandahar. We do the show.
Right.
6 o'clock that night. Show goes great, except there's a. I won't get into it. We do the show. We finish the show. We're going to get in the car, go to the meet and greet. We get in the car. We drive, 200 yards, and the sirens go.
No, wait, you forget. Again, here's the thing. In Kandahar, before we left Kyrgyzstan, they said, listen, you're going to Kandahar. And we said, yeah. And all these Southern soldiers said, listen, man, this place is paradise. Yeah. He goes, Kandahar tastes like shit. Right. I said, what do you mean? He goes, when you breathe shit. There's a shit pond. No kidding. A shit pond that is basically open sewage in the middle of, right off the base.
Oh, my God.
And at about 6 o'clock at night, right when our show was starting, when the wind kicks up, Howard, a wind hits you that is like, you feel like every time you bite, you're biting into shit. And it's so grotesque. If you're not used to it, it really hits you bad. And our show was outside. So again, all these guys, some of these guys had come from just doing hand-to-hand combat with the Taliban.
Wow.
And they fucking came and sat and were just, with a cigarette and just wanting to laugh. And and in the middle of this, in the middle of our show, the wind comes.
Oh.
Okay? So like I'm backstage, Nick was on stage when it happened, and I'm like ready to throw up. The Marines are laughing at me like, tastes good, don't it, Art? I'm like, and because they're used to it. And Nick
a horrible country.
Nick is on stage.
No, the pond is our fault. That's what the military built. It's a sewage treatment plant, but they built it too close to where everybody is.
Right, and so the Romanian soldiers, they make fun of them because they do the craziest stuff, and this is a true story. 2 Romanian soldiers, one of them bet the other that he couldn't swim through the shit pond.
Oh.
Okay, like $100, and the Americans love telling the story. Go, yeah, those Romanians. The guy stopped in the middle and was almost drowned, and the other guy had to get him. And I asked, "Is that true?" They said, "Yeah, definitely." So the one good thing about it is it gave us endless material. Like you could look at the lights, and in the lights at night you could see, you see particles. You realize all those particles are shit that you're breathing in. Ugh. And, it gave us jokes like I said, it feels like we're in heaven's toilet. Can someone tell God to light a match after he shits? And
so what? Wait. Let me get you on track.
So now I'm on track. I'm telling you.
Right.
We do the show there, okay?
Yeah.
And we get done with that show in shit stench.
Right.
Now we have to go to a meet and greet, all right?
Yeah.
To go to the meet and greet, it's about not even a half a mile away. We all get in these SUVs and these Hummers, okay? And about 20 yards into it, and the article in Rush and Malloy was accurate here, a siren goes off. And you hear, we're under attack, immediately take cover. Now, the drivers of our cars swarm in to this dirt and screech to a halt. Swerve into this area.
Yes.
That's where all these concrete bunkers are that they showed us before. They're not below ground, they're above ground. They look like huge concrete tunnels that are open on each side. There's a picture of it. The fans can't see. But anyway, they're open on each side, and it's very claustrophobic. It's like a gigantic concrete coffin.
Right.
But before we got, this is where these kids are such freaking heroes. Before we get out of the car, they say, stay here. And there was just one, about 5 capped Marines come around us and another coming back of us. And they form sort of a circle around us with guns out, sirens blasting, and supposedly mortars dropping all over the place. And they walk us to protect us to the fucking thing. Like they were our shields.
Human shield.
Yeah, so this kid, Chris Brown was his name, all right? And he was like a half Hispanic, half black kid, great kid. And I said, how scared should we be right now? And this is what he said to me. He goes, Artie, the way I figure it, don't stress about it, man, because if one of these fucking things hits you, you're just going to vaporize. You won't even feel a fucking thing, man. You're going to be dust. And they all did these subtle fat jokes with me that are funny. He goes, you're going to be a lot of dust, but you'll be dust. And he goes, and if it doesn't, and so why worry about it? Best way to die, no pain. He goes, but if it don't hit you, everything's cool, You're just like,
you're back.
Right, so why stress about it? And then I said, what if one hits...
Why stress out, man?
What if one hits close and there's like shrapnel? And without even an ounce of joking in his voice, this kid says to me, he goes, then I'll make sure that hits me and my partner. It ain't going to touch you ever.
Wow.
That's what the kid... I mean,
oh, my God.
And these are guys, 5 guys were assigned to us the whole time.
Wow.
And 2 women who were amazing soldiers, too. And their detail, the 5 days they were there, was to protect us. And that's what that fucking kid said to me, man. Like, I got all their numbers. I gave them my phone number, and they're coming to New York in 2 weeks, so maybe...
They're going to hang out at your house? You
if
have
you
wine?
have a party, will you have something for them?
These soldiers don't drink wine, and they love meat. You tell a fucking soldier who's just been out 18 hours fighting the Taliban he can't have meat. So these are men we're talking about, people. These are men. So
all right, Artie will have pizza for you.
We'll have a deck of cards for them.
Well, and I said I'll take you all to the Yankee game, and 1 or 2 of them have amazing stories. I said if there's time, maybe you could come up. We'll give you a tour. Maybe Howard will talk
now,
to you.
Now, do you hear the noise of the mortar attack?
You
when
hear
you're
the
down
siren,
there?
right?
Yeah, the sirens. Yeah, I didn't hear.
And how long does it last?
You didn't hear any shelling.
They told us to be in there for about 20, 25 minutes till we were just standing in there.
Things cleared out.
Yeah, but again, Artie's saying like I was brave. I never felt too afraid because they didn't seem too afraid.
Did you
This is the
hear
same base-
gunfire?
No, this is the same base that Toby Keith got bombed at.
Oh,
Remember how
that's
you,
right.
you were teasing us about going? This was the same place.
Robin, you did that story about Toby Keith.
Yeah.
It was the same exact stage. And after our show, another country band was going on. And some of the black kids were saying, I think the Taliban hates country bands. He goes, keep those motherfuckers out of here. So we all get in this thing now. It was about 30 to 40 minutes. Sirens going off.
So did you get to see any dead bodies or anything?
No.
You didn't get to see anybody. You didn't get to see any combat, huh?
No.
We heard combat. That was enough.
But we did hear.
They killed some sand.
And like,
That was it.
did any kids come back and go, yeah, I just killed some Taliban?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One guy, as a matter of fact.
Was he like, wow, I just fucking killed a bunch of these Taliban?
The colonel, who was a huge fan, while I was sleeping, Gary and these guys signed a bomb that the drone drops.
Wow.
Okay, and when the colonel came back to our barracks and met me 2 days later, he said, he goes, just today, that bomb that all you guys signed, we had intelligence that there were 8 Taliban in this little hut, and we dropped that bomb on them. That bomb you signed just killed 8 Taliban.
Nice.
That's what the guy said.
You guys are a lucky charm.
You know, it's funny.
That's so cool.
In Vietnam, remember they used to call the enemy Charlie?
Right. Yeah.
You know what the enemy's called over there?
No.
They're Hajis. I just
Hajis.
killed 3 Hajis.
Oh.
That's what they always talk about.
Fucking
Hajis
Taliban.
out there. I killed a couple of Hajis.
These Taliban are such scumbags.
Oh, forget.
I mean, the fact they must have so much joy when they kill these fucks. I
Well,
mean, I
they
can't
do.
imagine how pleased I'd be with myself if I could kill some who's like imprisoning the women, imprisoning the people. I mean, it must be wonderful to just kill. And
Yeah, but it's getting more
Without
and more
guilt.
dangerous in Afghanistan
Yeah, it is.
every day.
Yeah, and it's gonna. We heard.
but it must be
it's
just a
gonna ramp
wonderful
up.
feeling to be a United States soldier.
I gotta
to
tell you-
kill these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
but we need more soldiers there because they're more and more Taliban. They're making money hand over fist in drugs, and they're now buying better munitions. They got those surface-to-air missiles. They can shoot down planes. They'll soon have an air force.
Well, that's what they said
Well,
to us.
I don't know. The way Baba Booey and Artie were shooting those machine guns. Those guys just stayed
when
there.
we were in the helicopter, we said.
What's it like to shoot a machine gun? Isn't it
Okay,
great?
this was so amazing.
They're not machine gun. What are they?
They're like these big, like AK-47s. I might have that
They're
wrong.
not, they're not AKs. They're
No.
M somethings.
They're M whatevers.
I think they're
and
M50s.
They're outside. Like, we're in a Black Hawk helicopter. There's 2
It
pilots.
must have felt very manly.
We're in the back. There's like 4 of us in the back. And besides the 2 pilots, right behind them are 2 what they call gunners.
Right.
They both have huge rifles that are shooting out the side of the helicopter. And the 2 kids that were doing it, I'm telling you, they looked like they were 10. They were 19-year-old, good old boys from the South. Nicest, bravest, strongest kids you could imagine. And they're just looking around, and I said, "What are you looking for?" They go, "Well, look, you look down all throughout the desert. There's about a 45-minute trip from Kandahar to the base, all over desert." He goes, "Look down. There's all these holes." He goes, the Taliban and these other people are masters of irrigation. That's why they can grow stuff in the desert, and they dig these holes to help with the irrigation, but they also hide in there, so they can come out of nowhere. And what Robin is saying is true. Some of them have
like rabbits.
Some of them have shoulder missiles, and they'll shoot at the helicopter. And then there's other things that they have to shoot that could be fuel or something they're using to take out. So these guys are constantly on the look for anything happening, and they shoot if something happens. So the way there, we again, the history, a guy points to like an old relic of a mountain, and he goes, "That was Alexander the Great's castle." And so you realize where you are. You're in the middle of this. On the way back, there's all mountains, and you don't see any people. There's a couple of tents with 2 people living. He goes, "Those aren't Taliban." And America, you know, we're such nice, compassionate people. Like, we don't, you know, even if we think they're Taliban, if we don't know for sure, they don't kill anybody. When we were just between mountains and nothing was there, this good old boy kid turns back to me. He goes, verbatim, he goes, "Hey, Artie, you want to shoot this?" and I go, "Yeah,
sure.
that sounds like
you don't
fun."
want to be a pussy and go, no.
Right, he goes, "That sounds like fun." So, again, the subtle fat jokes were hilarious. He goes, "All right, man, I got to climb over you. The war might be over by the time I do it, but I got to climb over you."
They're all funny.
Well, yeah, you know what it is? Like, they don't have any fat guys in the Army. And they know I'm a comedian. I was just laughing at everything.
Yeah.
He climbs over me, and then he says, hook this onto you. He hooks a string to me and a string to him. And I said, what's this for? He goes, if you fall out of the helicopter, I'll fall out with you, and I'm connected to this so you won't hit the ground.
Oh.
So I go, where?
There's no windows, Howard.
I go, where should I aim? And he goes, just hit that mountain over there.
Yeah.
So I start to press down these buttons that shoots it. I came nowhere near the mountain. You know,
Right.
You have to be strong to hold it, to aim. And I'll tell you what, Howard, I've never really shot a gun in my life, and I'm not a killer or whatever, but I lost it. I was having so much fun. I was like Rambo, like, ah!
Did it have a lot of kick to it?
Yeah, it had. Well, it's connected to something, but it moves around so much. So you have, if you want to hit something specifically, you really got to be strong, and these young kids are strong, you know. And I couldn't really hold it that well, but I was shooting it like crazy. And the cool thing is, you see the bullets hit the ground like nuts. And
imagine the thrill of actually putting some bullets into targets.
Well, this is what happened.
Yeah.
I said to the
should have knocked out some Taliban.
I would if I saw somebody.
Yeah.
So the
and he would
guy
have been there. You could have killed him.
The guy had to stop me. The kid had to say, "Artie, man, all right, that's enough."
Yeah,
Like,
the Army needs bullets.
Yeah, easy, cowboy.
And then he said, and then I said to him, I said, because he told me they come out of nowhere.
Right.
I said, what would have happened if I killed the Taliban guy? This kid
Get a
goes,
medal.
This kid goes, that's one less motherfucker I gotta kill. I mean, like what Robin said.
How about that bomb Gary signed, though? Imagine, here's an idea for a movie. So Gary signs a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
They go over, they take out a village. But some kid survives, and the little piece of shrapnel says, Gary Dell'Abate.
Baba Booey.
And then Baba Booey. And the guy, for the rest of his life,
Has Baba Booey.
hunts down Baba Booey. Because he wiped out his family.
He's got a gimpy leg because of that Baba Booey shrapnel.
That motherfucker Baba Booey.
Let me tell you something about that bomb, Howard. So these drones, they go up 25,000 feet in the air, and they can see, they can live video of what's going on the ground. But of course, the people on the ground can't see it or hear it because it's so far up. They showed us a video. It's the greatest movie
There's
I've ever
video
seen.
of Gary signing his bomb.
Here's my bomb.
Here's my bomb, Wolf. I'm signing.
Look
Greatest
at that
movie
thing, man. Holy
Baba
shit.
Booey.
Listen,
Afghan Booey.
This is the greatest
Baba
movie I've
Booey.
ever seen.
Gary, you didn't lose any weight in Afghanistan, did you?
I did.
What
Well,
were
actually, I
you
gained
eating?
2 pounds and I lost 6 when I got
Yeah,
back.
you look extra beefy.
Yeah, Artie and I had that conversation. Anyway, that's a whole different discussion. So listen, they show us this movie of what the drones can do. Taliban's on the side of a road. They're in SUVs and they're planting bombs. They can see all this from the drone.
Right.
They watch them plant the bombs. They don't do anything. The guys get in their SUV. They follow them back. They go to this house. Now this house is like 20 SUVs. Boom! They just blow the house right up.
Wow!
They see. They go. Now we know that's where everything's coming from.
Right,
They're sending 20 of these guys out. Now we've got. We could have killed them on.
They watch the guys plant the bombs, and then when they go back to their house,
Could have killed them on the side of the road, but we'll get more. But they go. Okay, at this point we've ascertained. You can hear the video. You can hear the audio. Like, okay, get it. Get it at target. And it just blows up the whole house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like applause from everybody.
All they need is intelligence that there's probable cause that it's a Taliban that could be aggressive, and they can blow the fucking shit out of it and just kill who's ever in there because they assume it's Taliban.
But
And
those
they never
Taliban love it because they keep fighting. They're not giving up.
Well,
they never see
that's a propaganda film for them.
Yeah.
They never see it come. They don't know. They don't hear a plane. They don't hear anything. Just all of a sudden they're there. And it's funny because you could see.
You think that would scare the shit out of them?
No.
They'd
You
stop.
can't scare them.
Well, here it is.
They love to die. They're going to heaven.
They're like roaches.
That's what we. Well, you know what? That's exactly what they said to us, Howard. The soldiers said it's like fighting roaches or ants. You kill 8 of them, 1 million come out of the, and you don't know what to do. But like that helicopter ride and everything else was just such an experience that you become a changed person, and you see these young kids fighting. And I said, what's something you want me to say on the air? And they said, first of all, a lot of the soldiers, you could tell, probably agree we shouldn't have went to Iraq. But now that we're there, we can't leave. We tried to leave, and the Baghdad police department was so corrupt that it started falling apart again. So we had to go back. Iraq gets all the press, so they get all the equipment and all the men. And they said, look, in Afghanistan, we're undermanned. We need way more men, and way more equipment in Afghanistan. But they call them our brothers.
The bitch of it is, if we hadn't got into Iraq, we'd have all the manpower.
They didn't come right out and say that, but that was implied. And they said, look, our brothers fighting in Iraq. They're doing an important thing over there because they got to keep order. And you see, we don't understand. Like, everything's about religion and these codes. And Robin's right. Afghanistan, and obviously you could tell the jokes I made about this, but Afghanistan's called the beginning of the heroin trail. Right. The Taliban goes to these farmers and they say, look, you can make $15 a month growing pomegranates, or we'll give you like $200 or $500 a month to grow heroin. Right. So it's all about money. Right. Now, the Taliban makes money by dealing heroin. And I said, what percentage? And this one real smart soldier he looks like the kind of kid, he's 23, he'll probably going to be a politician one day. At 23, he's a commander of like 80 guys. And he's a fan of the show. And he's saying... he goes, they make a lot of money on drugs, but also the heads of these huge oil companies in Saudi Arabia, they give them money. They donate to the Taliban. And in America, we need like a viable reason. Like, why? Is it money? What do they get out of it? And this kid claims that the only reason the heads of these oil companies who are so rich with money to burn give the Taliban money is because they are the same religion as they are. It's like, there's Shiites and there's Sunnis. There's the Taliban is a certain evil sect of the Sunnis, and if they're the same religion as the head of a Saudi Arabia oil company,
give them money.
They will give you money. It's as if like me, the kid said to me, "What religion you are?" I said, "Roman Catholic." It would be like if you were so into your religion, even though you knew Roman Catholic people were murdering and killing and terrorizing people, you would send them money to support them just because you're Roman Catholic.
It's your team.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, look, I'm running out of time. I want to congratulate the boys.
You know what?
It's enough war stories.
When you come back, there's one more important note.
Cutting it off.
Save it
Ralph
for later.
said to me, "Oh my God, is it going to be 10 hours of war stories?"
There's one more.
Howard, I mean, listen, I think it's
Ralph
interesting.
heard them over the weekend. He doesn't want to hear them.
Howard, there's one more important story to tell, and you can tell it later.
I want to say something. I'm proud of you guys and what you did. I thought it was fantastic. I really do, and I'm being very sincere right now.
Yeah.
I like that you guys went over and entertained the troops. It's very brave of you. And you know what? It really is true, as Artie has pointed out, that these kids over there fighting are such heroes and so brave.
And they really are kids.
They really are kids. They're 19, 20-year-old kids. And, to go over and entertain them the way you guys did is a wonderful thing. I'm very, very pleased to know that you did that, and I applaud you for that.
Oh, thanks. I mean, one of them told me outright, look, if shrapnel comes, I'm going to jump in front of it for you. And all I am is I ain't the president. I'm a comedian. I'm an American
You're
citizen.
More important than the president.
Well, I'm an American.
He's never made anybody laugh.
I'm an American citizen, and it's his job to protect me, and I'm there doing and they're so appreciative when you go there, man. They're like, really? And he goes, I'll get in front of shrapnel for you, and that is like, it makes you want to cry.
And I also want to say I'm especially grateful to this woman, Jessica, as Artie points out, who gave our hero
thanked Artie the right way.
Really, all girls should do that for Artie when they see him.
And if I could just want one thing too, because he took a lot of ball breaking. Gary really did do a great job. If you talk to DePaulo, Attell, and Jim, they'll all tell you the same thing, man. Gary.
How did Gary have jokes? I mean, how did that?
Well, I guess Gary.
I had a guy write me some jokes.
Right.
In fact, I'll give him credit. Mike Morris, who's done some of our roasts.
He wrote some jokes.
He wrote some jokes. Then a listener sent me a couple of jokes.
And you memorized your jokes?
That I have difficulty with that. I have fucking notes on my hand.
Cards?
I had notes on my hand. At one point, I wrote a note and stuck it to the speaker. I did the old trick where you put out a stool and you put a drink on it with your notes on it. But
by the end of the tour, did you have your act memorized?
Yeah,
so
pretty much. By the end of the tour, we did 3 shows.
You see, but we were trying to give Gary 101 comedy. He had about 5 jokes and he did well, but when you look at them, unless the joke is killing and it's a big time laugh, you don't have a lot of time to look. Right. So that gets awkward, Right. And then the thing is, look, if a joke don't work once and twice, cut it. So that's what we were telling him to do. And by the end, he was a lot better. The jokes worked.
What was your big joke, Gary? What was the one that killed?
The joke that killed every time was, You know, I'm a little suspicious looking on the trip over here. You know, they frisked me. I don't want to say they. I can't remember the exact word. You know, they frisked me. I said I have more fingers in me than Paris Hilton on prom night.
Yeah.
They love that one.
They like Paris Hilton jokes. And again, you see what he did. He nailed them every time on stage, but like that with a joke. If you stumble once, that's it. Even if it's the best joke in the world, the timing's all off. But Gary never did that. But the most important thing that he did was, because me and Attell especially, we're not good at this. He made announcements like if they were sitting far away and they couldn't hear, Gary would tell them what to do. He was actually an excellent host.
Yes.
And he let us just go up there and be funny. And
Well, look at this.
When I said
A star is born.
when I said goodbye, I just had to say goodbye, and I handed it to Gary, and he made all those announcements where the meet and greet was. So one more comic would have been too much, and Gary did a great job. I love that he came.
Congratulations to you guys. And
great time, great experience.
Great experience. You're back alive and well, and standing ovation for you all.
Can I just plant this little seed in your head? Later on, you have to ask Artie about our 2-day. It took us 2 days to get home. We stayed an extra day because we couldn't get home.
Right.
And Artie had.
I did. I had a meltdown.
Artie had a
airport.
meltdown that was like, I thought Artie was going to be arrested.
I would have been arrested in Kyrgyzstan. Let me just say.
You were upset probably because it was vacation and you couldn't get home to your vacation.
Well, again, I said, look, it's military, and if we don't make it, I get it. But we were told that we'd be home by 4 o'clock on the 4th of July. So that was going to be my first day in my brand new house. So my mom said, being the Gindaloon that she is, said, listen, on the 4th of July, I'm inviting everybody over. I'm making a really big dinner when you get home. We'd love to see you, and we'll break some bread and, you know, the religious thing and have a great day. So when we missed this last flight, I knew for a fact that wasn't going to happen, and it just hit me at once, and I lost it at 3 a.m.
What's it like when Artie loses it? Like, what happens? Is
Well,
there
you saw it.
is there subtext?
No, here's what happened.
Teddy, you saw it with Teddy.
Artie, I'll give this to you really quick. Artie at this point says, "Fuck the USO. I'm getting out of here on my own." So Artie hears there's a flight to London. He hears it's $900. I'm going. He goes to buy the ticket. The $900 ticket is now $5,000. But Artie doesn't give it. Right. I got to get out of fucking Russia. That's what he's thinking.
Right.
Hands him his platinum American Express card, which gets denied because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I was trying to spend $5,000 at Russia at 3 in the morning. Hands him another credit card, gets denied. And when the second card gets denied, he realizes he's not getting on the plane. He takes his bag and he hurls it down the hall. He's kicking his luggage.
It's like the Hulk.
He was really, listen, we were all pretty pissed off.
Right.
Gary kept his cool. I mean, Gary's got kids and he kept his cool.
Why is your card getting rejected?
Well, because Gary said, listen, I spend like whatever the fuck, $200,000 a year on my goddamn Amex card. I pay a fee, blah blah blah, and it's a platinum card that I admit I originally got to try to pick up waitresses, you know, and look. But now I really use it. And
you were overdrawn?
No, not overdrawn. I've never, Howard. My credit rating is perfect. I've never missed a payment.
So why can't you buy a
What Gary
ticket?
said makes sense. They thought it was stolen. They saw that it's in Kyrgyzstan, and
Do you believe Artie's in Kyrgyzstan?
Right, and they're trying to.
Why would Artie spend $5,000 in Russia at 3 in the morning? Like I think you need to get like a prior. Plus, I don't even know that the technology there. I swear to God, Howard, I don't even know that the phone ever went through. You know what I mean?
I said to these guys, I said, listen, I'm not trying to be obnoxious. If I made $40,000 a year, I'd be doing this. I said to all the guys, I said, listen, the USO, I don't know, like we start. Me and Nick DiPaolo had all these like paranoid theories, like they really hate us. They're trying to get us killed over here or something. We got to get out of here. We have been flying 18 hours, so. We can't get on the flight, and we find out we have to stay another night in the base in Istanbul or Kyrgyzstan. So I said, I got on the horn to my guy at Continental, and he said, there's a flight leaving in 45 minutes to London. And in London, I know some people, and I was going to just stay in London and take Virgin upper class home. I didn't give a fuck. So I said, I got my credit card. My guy said, it's $900 a piece. I'll put everyone on this card, and we'll just all go. You pay me back whenever. So everybody agrees we'll do that.
Right.
I go, I put it down. This Asian woman who can't speak any English, I tell her what she says, tell her what it is, and she does. She's on the phone for like a couple minutes. She comes back and she goes, I'm going to write down how much the tickets are. So she writes down $5,063. Okay. Now I'm thinking that's for all six
everybody,
because it's 6 people, 9, 10 apiece. So I said, yeah, put the 5,000 in this. She goes, well, how many people? I said 6. She goes, well, that'll be $34,000. So I was like, wait, it's 5,000. So they strong arm me. They see how desperate we are,
right?
And they try to just shake you down. And of course, now
God.
DePaulo's yelling out every hateful thing. And I agree with Nick. Nick is 100% right. So Howard, I went over the deep end to the point where I needed a shrink. So I said, listen, this is a platinum card. I got something like a $300,000 limit. I said, put the $30,000 on this. I was going to spend $34,000, and I said, we'll all just go together. Everyone was nice enough to say, Art, don't do that. You're retarded. You're out of control. You're red with anger. Stop. So everyone agreed to stay there. And I said, I don't want to go alone because I got to. So I said to Florentine, I said, Jim, listen, I'll put 10 G's on this. You give me back whatever the fuck you can. I don't want a dime from you. Just keep me company on a plane or something. And Jimmy really, he's a nice guy. He says, I can't let you do that, Art. So then finally I go, fuck it, I'm getting out of here.
Right.
So that's when I put it down. I say I was going to spend $5,000 anyway. Here it is. 20 minutes the plane's flying. I still got to go out of the airport to get a visa.
Did you get on it?
Back. No, because of what Gary just said. They reject the American Express card. They reject the Visa card. Now I think there's like a conspiracy against me.
I would have killed someone.
And then I can't get on the plane, okay? Wow. After 18 hours of flying, and now because I can't get on the plane, I'm missing the 4th of July dinner that I was looking forward to. I find out we have to go back to Kyrgyzstan, Russia to sleep another night and shit in the latrine in bunk beds that are filthy and get all that. That's what I find out after I had home and London were in my sight. So Gary,
USO couldn't get you out of there.
Well, that's what David Tilcom said. He goes, look, if we were Robin Williams, they'd have a jet here. He goes, but look, we're not. We're comedians in our 40s.
David Tellers and Robin Williams.
Together aren't Robin
None of us are.
None of you all together. You're not Robin Williams.
All together, you don't add up to Robin.
So Gary, who has children, he called his house, and Lucas was upset he wasn't coming. I felt so bad for Gary, but he was keeping his cool. Matter of fact, he came over, and
Gary's happy to be out of the house.
Well, no, but Gary knows how to talk to me. He came over and he said, Art, he calmed me down. He said, don't get arrested,
Remember when I said to you in Vegas, we need to talk? Now we have a lot of time to talk.
Howard, this was like hold on. This was like old Russia.
Keep you company, Artie. I'm bored.
Hold on, Howard. This was like old Russia, guys with the big hats, Russians.
Right.
And Artie was like really in danger.
What did you say to Artie to calm him down?
I just said, Artie, this isn't worth it. You'll be arrested. He goes, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather spend the night in jail than at the barracks.
I wanted to die.
You realize if Gary goes home, Mary has him cleaning the dishes, bathing the boys.
Howard, my kids bathe themselves. For
Christ's sake. This was a vacation. His kids are 20 years old now, and they bathe them.
Well, Gary was so good and calm that he calmed me down. But now, I'm on the wagon, okay?
What is that all about?
I went to the doctor, and he said, listen.
You're on the wagon.
He wasn't drinking at the party.
About the thyroid and everything.
Right.
He said, listen, you're not fatal. Obviously, you have to lose 100 pounds. He goes, but do me a favor. He goes, because on the road, I've been drinking a lot of whiskey and straight. I no Jack and water anymore. On the road, I've been drinking whiskey and straight and a lot of it.
What happened to Jack and water?
Smoke. I said, fuck the water.
Water is fucking you up.
It's slowing you down.
I really, it's not getting me. I'm so fat now. If I have a bowl of pasta, I'll never get drunk. Like that's my. So the liver gets hit. So he said, listen, everything's right, but do me a favor. And this is right before the trip. He goes, try to go on the wagon, no drink, no alcohol, nothing for 3 months, maybe 6 months. So I said, all right, there's no booze in Afghanistan. Right. So this is a good way to start. He said, but I know it's a long plane ride. He said, don't drink any booze on a plane. If you got to take a couple of Valium or something, do that to calm yourself down, okay? So I'm like, all right.
I love this team of doctors that works.
But he said that's better than booze at this point.
Right.
And just take one Valium so it'll calm you down. So now after I threw it around the airport, almost got arrested, Gary calms me down. Now we have to wait
and
for
no booze.
No booze at all. Now we have to wait for the military. Now, Howard, the USO guy, this guy Jeff Anthony, who's trying everything he can to get us there, but nothing's working. Now we have to wait for the Army vehicle to come back to drive us to town in the base.
I'm surprised you didn't go back on heroin.
So now we have. Well, I said to the one of my jokes was because right over the mountain were all the poppy seeds. I said, guys, I'm a heroin addict. I said, there's no booze, but there's heroin here. I said it would be great to do fresh heroin, like I get it.
You can go
stepped on.
pick it yourself.
I said it would be great great to do. I said it would be great to do a hit of heroin that wasn't up a Mexican chick's ass for 2 weeks.
Said that on stage?
Yeah, I said that on stage. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
So, so now all these guys, while they're waiting for the car for an hour, they decide, fuck it, there's a bar open. We're getting drunk at least.
Oh no.
So no one knew I was on the wagon. So Attell and Gary, Jimmy, Nick, they're all being nice. They're saying, "Oh, calm down," and they get me, like a little kid, like my chocolate shake. They get me my Jack Daniels. They get me like 4 shots. They go, "Look, we'll all do shots." So now these guys all start getting lit. And now I finally...
And you didn't do it.
And now I finally say to these guys, but you're going to love this because I'm such a fuck up. I say to these guys, look, I'm on the wagon. I can't do it, man. But the guy said if I could take a couple of Valium, So with this, the Kyrgyzstan bartender over here, it was like
only Artie stops drinking when he's in Afghanistan.
Well, listen, the Kyrgyzstan chick, there was a guy at the bar, one like lonely guy at the bar, and I don't know if he worked there or not, and he could speak a little English, and he heard me say Valium. So he said, "You want pill? I have pill." And I said, "All right." I said, "What do you got?" So he said, "I have Valium," but I said, "What milligram are they?" He goes, "They're only 10," and I mean,
that's nothing to you.
I need a little more than that. So,
how strong do Valium come?
Well, first of all, I wanted to make sure it was Valium.
He needed 5,000, but his Amex wasn't working.
I wanted to make sure it was Valium, so Nick told me he takes it sometimes. Like non-drug addicts amaze me. Nick said he had the same bottle of Ambien and Valium for 2 years. Like he said, mine might be expired. That concept expired.
That me too. With
you
Ambien.
let your drugs expire.
I know, Howard. You say that all the time.
Yeah, it expires.
In 2 minutes, I need more because I'm done. So I show it to Nick, and he goes, "Yeah, that's a Valium. That's a 10 milligram." So I go back to the guy at the bar, and I go, "How much you want for a pill?" And he goes to me, "You give me 10 American dollar, right?" So I figure I got all these plane flights ahead of me. I got to get to sleep, but I can't drink. So I buy like 20 Valium from the guy, right? So now not only did I just throw shit around the fucking airport, I am now in the middle of a drug deal in Kyrgyzstan. So I buy 20 Valium from the guy. I put it down. We go to this little bar here. These guys are drinking. They're getting more and more lit, and I'm the straight guy. So now I just say, fuck it. I got to get lit with the guys. I'm not having any fun. So I take the Valium out, and I put all 20 on the table. No one could see it.
Right.
So now I say, while we're waiting for the car, it's going to take an hour. Let me take a couple.
Right.
So I take 2 Valium.
Okay.
And that's like, that puts my foot to sleep. That's like hitting an elephant with a blow dart. I don't feel anything really. And the other guys are getting drunk, telling stories. I take 2 more.
Right.
Now I know my tolerance,
Really?
I think. So now I feel a little all right, And then when you feel a little all right, you want to continue it. So you have another drink. So in another 10 minutes, I take 3 more Valium.
Right.
All right. Now I've taken 7 Valium.
7 of your 20.
70 milligrams of Valium.
That's crazy.
I have 13 left. I told you about the OCD I have. Listen how crazy I'm getting. By the way, I have to go do something about that.
Right.
Because
you didn't like the number 13, so
I took another one.
Right, because you wanted 12.
That was a bad number.
Howard, I'm not kidding you.
I believe you.
Okay?
Believe me, I have the same thing.
I thought if I don't take this and make it 12,
you'll die.
I'll die on the plane.
Right.
So now that was finally enough to make me feel like, whoa, hey, what's going on? Now all of a sudden, Gary wants to strangle me because now I'm Mr. Happy.
Right.
Now I'm working.
Now you're higher than anyone.
These guys are drunk. Now I'm going, let's fucking hit a club in Kyrgyzstan.
I think when your doctor said you should take a Valium, if you needed to ease your discomfort, I didn't mean take 12 Valium.
So
at a certain point, don't the Valium start to hurt your liver?
I don't know, I guess.
Artie became obsessed with, and I don't even know if that one existed, but Artie became obsessed with that we should all go to the Hilton downtown.
Well, no, Attell said that.
I got to take a break because it's an hour and a half.
Let me just, this is 2 more minutes.
Go ahead.
All right, so now I have 12 left. I'm feeling all right. Finally, the transport team gets there to take us back to the base. Now, I got a bottle of water. I'm in the front seat, and I'm feeling so amazing. I just don't want it to go away. I take another 3.
Oh, my God.
Now I've taken...
15 of the 20 Valium.
Yeah, so that's 150 milligrams of Valium. And again, I'm 300 pounds, whatever. By the time we get to the base, there was a chick driving, and I'm like almost trying to pick her up. She's an Army woman. She would have beat the fuck out of me.
Woman hasn't shaved her bush in years.
I got 15 Valium in me. There's a loaded M16 in front of me that the chick has. We get to the base. Now I'm on an Army base.
She asked her for a lap dance?
I'm on an Army base, okay? Now, these guys will say, we're hungry. Let's go to the all-night food there before we go to sleep, because we didn't get home till like 5:30 in the morning, and our flight was 5:30 the next morning. We had 24 hours to kill. I'm running around the base going, yo, what's up? I'm going up to soldiers like, you motherfucker. I'm a drunk dick.
Right.
But it's all Valium. So, then Gary said something to me that made me mad. Gary tries to take a picture of me.
No, tried to video it.
Tried to video me.
And made you mad.
So I got mad at that.
Right.
I'm like, fuck you. Now I'm loud.
He's yelling. The USO guy goes, you gotta get him in his room.
Right.
No,
So
you got to put him away.
Right.
You have to get him in his room. He can't be walking around an Army base in this condition.
Right. So because they say, look, the soldiers will shoot you. Like they don't know what's going on. So I yell at Gary, being a total. The next morning I had to apologize. Jeff Anthony, this Vietnam vet again, who's seen everything. He doesn't give a fuck about nothing. He comes up to me and goes, look, motherfucker, you're on a military base. You are way too fucked up. He goes, I won't put this in the report. Actually, now that I'm
actually, what? You just put it in the report.
He's going to get a dishonorable discharge.
Now that I'm saying this, because the end of it was fuck. The end of it was that, and this is good news. We were worried. At the end of all the shows, Jeff Anthony, the USO guy, said, I just talked to Washington. The tour got an A+. They are so happy with you. The guys loved you. Everybody thought every one of you were hilarious. There were hardly any complaints at all, if any.
And maybe President Bush is going to give you guys a medal.
And he said,
bring
look,
you to the White House.
So, and technically, my name is on the tour. So Jeff said, look, this is good for you, Art, because, your tour was a success. And as far as the USO is concerned, it's A+. You can come back if you want,
Great.
But
You
when
just
I
did that.
So they were like, because the guys loved you, and you really great job, man. Get me a hug. Like, you should really be proud of yourself because you went into danger. And after the Valium thing, he said to me the next day, look, I won't put that in the report because if they hear that, maybe they won't want you to come back.
Right.
Of course, now I just said it.
Yeah,
but anyway, it's funny for the air. I don't care. So anyway, he puts me aside, calls me aside, and he goes, and he gets me in a headlock, and he drags me into the room. He literally, this 60-year-old Vietnam vet, puts me to bed like I'm a baby. Wow. Puts the blanket over me. And then, this is so funny, man. He goes, now get up tomorrow. We're leaving in 20 hours. And he knows how long I can sleep. And I said, dude, you know what? I'll just get like a condo here or something. I don't ever want to leave. That's what I say to the guy. And the guy looks at me real military like, this guy, Jeff, and he goes, that's serious. He goes, come on, man, get it together.
So it sounded like you had a pretty grueling trip at times.
Yeah.
What was the worst? Was it with Artie in the airport?
No, the worst was we took a plane out of Kandahar, an Army plane out of Kandahar to Bagram on our way back to Kyrgyzstan. And it's what they call a C-130, which apparently everyone in the Army knows. It's sort of a legendary shitty plane. Pack them in. It's not even seats. It's just like rows, and that's a mesh on the side. You've probably seen it in a lot of movies. And it's like it was 125 degrees outside. It had to be 140 in the plane, and I couldn't stop sweating, and I kept wiping my eyes, and the sweat kept going to my eyes, and my eyes were burning, and everyone was sweating, but I was like, something weird was going on. I just could not stop sweating, and that was the one point where I thought that I might have an issue. I thought I might pass out or something.
And then what was the best part of your trip?
Shooting the machine gun in the Black Hawk. It's fucking not better than that.
And is this something you would do again in the future?
I would do it again in a heartbeat. I would go again tomorrow. I was already trying to figure out a way to tell my family that I'm going to not be home for Christmas, which of course I can't pull off. But we talked about doing it again next year, and I said something like, if there's a war, and the guy said, oh, there'll be a war, don't worry, we'll be here next year. That made us feel like I would go back again in a heartbeat.
Did your trip change any views you had, like on our troops, or why we're there?
No, because I always supported the troops, and I like Artie and I said, the real war is in Afghanistan. That's where we spent our time. So we always supported the troops and continue to. It hasn't changed my politics. I still don't think we should be in Iraq, but I do see the point that maybe we don't need to be out as quickly.
Robin.
Yes.
Even though Artie didn't have wine or meat-free food at his party. How was it? Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. It was just funny that Artie was hardly at his own party and didn't have anything to eat or drink.
Now, what advice would you give him for next time to throw a party for someone who doesn't eat meat?
Well, he told me that wasn't the real party, that he's planning to do something big later this summer, and he's actually going to get some help. So maybe, with a woman's touch, there might be something there for other people.
What are the odds of that happening?
I don't know. I was like, isn't your mother here? I knew it was going to be bad when I said no.
2 flights, 8 hours apiece. Istanbul's lounge.
That's the picture we need.
Hey, let's see. She passed out. Oh my God. Dude, you look. Are you totally asleep?
That's the bunker. Yeah, I'm asleep. I was on a plane for like 8 days.
Yeah, that's the bunker.
I'm like,
that is crazy.
I'm like, that's the headliner. That's the guy that put it together. Look at that, man. They would just hand us their guns.
Oh my goodness.
When we were bored, they would just say, the kid would go, "Hey Artie, you wanna hang on to the gun?" I'm like, all right.
I was in the military and I never held a gun.
I know. It's all changed. Look, they gave us all guns by the helicopter.
Wow.
And I got a 9mm Glock. Look at Jim's hat. Jim's helmet's always crooked though. It's hilarious.
Jim looks like
Dan
the
K.
from a
He
war
looks like
movie.
special
Yeah,
ed.
he looks like the dorkiest guy. Like he should not be there.
You can see how formal I dressed for some of the. That's one of the stand-up acts we did.
I sent Howard a note.
Wow.
Me with a Glock.
How heavy was that jacket?
Yeah, you said you'd never fired off guns before, did you?
That was my first time ever.
Wow.
Well, that I had been to. Me and your boyfriend in the barracks where we slept. That's the empty bunker. That's where you got to crawl into.
That's crazy.
And again, they kept letting us like pose with the guns. It was insane.
So funny though.
But Attell, it's weird. Attell is the greatest guy, and he's really great. But he's such a pacifist. Like even faking it,
He wouldn't even pick up a gun, huh?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Getting
Who knew
off,
he was a pacifist?
That's Jeff Anthony. That's the Vietnam vet, our USO guy.
Okay.
He's coming to New York, and I'm going to take him to dinner in the Yankee game, and you got to have him up here. This is an outdoor show. I mean, it's just like, when
He's got his headphones on.
when we were in the thing I was telling you about. It was so bad on stage, I had a cigarette. To relieve it, I put it up my nose and I just snorted it.
Oh, I saw this picture. I was like, why has Artie got a cigarette?
And I said, I got to get rid of the stench. And when I did that, I coughed for 3 minutes, and I got like a standing ovation for coughing. We waited 20 hours for a flight in one place, so we bought poker stuff. We played poker for about 5 hours. Me, Attell, Nick, and I lost about $82. More poker. This is us all in front of. These are the barracks we slept in most of the time. This was pretty cool. That's all.
Why has Dave got that thing on his face?
Because he wore because of the sweat.
Oh.
That's the military flight. We're in back of us are about 500 soldiers, and that's us in the front. And that's the flight to Kandahar.
You had like a life-changing experience on the USO tour. What caused that?
Well, I mean, just seeing the conditions those soldiers are living in over there, not only living, fighting, and protecting us and our way of life, and what they're doing is so important. And I was only there for 4 days, and I was so happy to come home. And when I came home, I was so happy to see my family and my friends. And it made me realize I have the greatest job in the world on a great show. I make money. I do stand-up. I have a very good life. I'm blessed. I'm very lucky. A lot of good friends, a good family, and those guys are, heroes in the sense that they're dealing with it while we get to live a great life over here in a great country. And I came back here happier and more appreciative of my life, but at the same time, really worried about those guys, especially the ones I met. So I'm happier, but I hope every one of them come back, and the soldiers, every one of them come back, and they're able to enjoy the country that they help, save and protect and help for a lot of tours of duty over there. So it's a mixed thing, but I'm I'm changed, yeah, and I'm more political. I'm more educated about the election, and I'm really going to read a lot of things that I'm interested in now, and it's probably the most intelligent way I'm ever going to vote in any election.